It feels weird that my hair's short. Hi. Hi, chat. Hi, chat. Hi. Oh, let me turn that up a little bit. Hi. Okay, I know it doesn't look like much of a haircut. Let me take my headphones off. I know it doesn't look like much of a difference, but, like, these front pieces, chat, are so much shorter, right? Like, look. Hang on. Let me grab the longer ones to the side. They were meant to be shorter. I wanted them cut to, like, here. She cut them to here. I don't really care. It's not that big of a deal. But they're so much shorter. Look how okay, I know this sounds so dumb. Because I know it doesn't actually look that short, right? But my hair... Oh my god, it feels so weird. My hair is, like... It used to be, like, here. It's here. We cut off, like, a good 3 to 4 inches. Because it was all dead. So I was like, well, I kind of want to cut the dead ends off anyways. I want my... Like, okay, hang on. Let's do the dead end test. You ready? You hold up like this, and you keep going until it can just stand up fine on its own. She said she cut all the dead ends off. I got lied to. I think. I don't know. I don't know how accurate that test is. Either way, though. A haircut, yeah. It feels so weird. Like, I showered last night, right? Obviously. And I was like, I was, I was washing my hair. But I was, like, putting the conditioner in my hair, right? And I was, like, running it through. I was like, wow, I need significantly less conditioner than I usually need. And I was, like, washing it out. And I wrapped it up in the towel. And I was like, oh, my God. This is so weird. Like, even when I run my hand through my hair, I expect to keep going to, like, here. But I stop, like, here. It's so bizarre. Oh, my gosh. I'm getting used to, like, my hair not being as long anymore. It was, like, I don't know. I still like my hair long. I plan to keep growing it. My thing was just, there were so many dead ends. It was so dead. I needed to cut it. Hi, Ash. Hi. Can you guys hear the music? I can barely hear it. You know what I can hear? In the background, I have the first tree. I haven't muted for you guys because it's loud, but I hear all the birds chirping and the forest sounds, and they have it so loud, dude. It's so, oh my god. But hi, hello everybody. Hi, Quixotic. Hi, Lizzie. Hello, Asianolus. Hello, Yos. How are we all doing? Hi, Ash. Did I miss anyone? I don't think I missed anyone. Hi. Hi. How are we doing? I hope we're all doing well. I hope we're all hanging out. I'm really excited. Okay, there we go. There's, like, one of the shorter pieces. Like, right here is, like, one of the shortest, like, yeah, I don't know. Okay, anyways. Hi. Hi. I'm excited for this game. Like, genuinely, I've heard good things about it. I've heard so many good things about it. The thing is just, like, I've never gotten around to playing it. I had it because it was a part of, what's the word? I had it because it was a part of, it's from a family pack. Well, not a family pack. The family plan I'm on. There we go. It's from the family plan. One of my friends has it. So I get it. And it's so, oh my gosh. I'm so excited. There's so many games on that dude, chat. Let me read you guys some of the games that I was considering offering to play today. I have Backrooms. I have Escape the Backrooms. Bendy and the Ink Machine. BioShock. What else do I have this interesting? Cult of the Lamb. A game called Dear Esther that seems interesting, but I haven't played it yet. I haven't heard about it. Don't Starve Together. Dying Light. Elder Scrolls 5. Let's see where else. I have Fallout New Vegas. Firewatch. All the Five Nights at Freddy's. The Forest. I have Gang Beasts, but I don't really have anyone to play that with, to my knowledge. Okay, well, I have a lot of friends who have it, apparently. I don't, like, talk to people enough to play it with them. I have Hollow Knight. I almost offered Hollow Knight. I Have No Mouth and I Must Scream. I have that. Let's see. What else? Life is Strange 1, 2, and Before the Storm. I was also gonna offer those, but I changed my mind. Actually, did I? I can't remember. I have Little Nightmares, but we've played that before. Monster Prom and Monster Prom 2. Where else? Night in the Woods. That one I did offer. Portal 2. A lot of Resident Evils. So if you guys ever want Resident Evil streams, let me know, because I have a lot of them. We could have continued the Stanley Parable. That was another I considered offering. I have Sea of Thieves apparently too. I didn't know I had that one. There is no game. I have the full There Is No Game now. Unpacking, The Walking Dead. And then when we hit our follow goal, we have What Remains of Edith Finch. I have so many, dude. No, dude, I'm not ready for this week because it hasn't been a full week in 3 weeks. Oh my gosh, really? Why? Why have you been having short weeks? That's so interesting. I get you though. I'm not ready to go back to school again tomorrow. Tomorrow's not even gonna be a bad day. I have one class at 8 a.m. and that's it. So I just have to get up early. That's literally the only downside to it. But I'm just so especially after, no, neither. Especially after, these past few weeks, because these past few weeks have been so stressful school-wise. I'm just, so over it. I'm so over this semester already, and I want to be done, and I don't want to have to deal with any of this, but I know I have to, and it's quite unfortunate. Gone for a week, hella late start cancellations and early outs. Neither, because I don't feel like doing push-ups or squats. If I work out right after I eat, I get nauseous. And I just ate a sandwich. So I don't want to get nauseous. I have to be so careful when I, time what I'm going to eat based on what I know I'm going to do for the day. Because if I, genuinely, if I work out after I eat, I feel so sick. And it just takes me out for the rest of the day. So, when that's the reason I don't eat breakfast anymore. Because, I usually work out before I go to class or right after my first class. And if I eat before I go to school, I'll end up feeling nauseous while I'm working out because of it. So I'm I just cannot. I can't. You and me both. I'm glad you get it, Preda. I'm so glad you get it, Preda. Chat, are we ready though to check out this game? Because I'm highly invested. Okay, hang on. Really quick before we do though, I just want to look. Oh my god, it feels so weird. I pull. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry. I know I keep talking about the fact that I cut my hair, but yesterday, right? I put my hair up in a bun, because I usually put my hair up while I'm doing schoolwork, because if I get frustrated, then the back of my neck gets hot, and I get frustrated doing schoolwork a lot. And if, the back of it's just a whole chain effect. So I put my hair up whenever I do my schoolwork, and oh my god, the bun felt so tiny. It was like that. It was so tiny. I was holy shit, I'm so sorry. I know I keep talking about the fact that I fucking cut my hair, but it's oh my god. Okay. We are hashtag locking the fuck in. I'm opening up the game. We're going to scene. I'm here. Let me move here so it's a little easier. And then, hang on. Here we go. Sorry, I'm adjusting my desk right now because things feel off and I don't like that. Okay, let me just move the camera. There we go. Okay, and then I can't adjust the sound, so I'm gonna unmute Minecraft, but I'm gonna put it, drop the volume. Let me know if you guys can still properly hear stuff, and then I'm gonna pause Spotify. Because I think there's a lot of in-game sounds and soundtracks. Okay. New game, baby! We're locking in! I'm actually, really excited for this. I've heard it's good. I've heard it's pretty good, so I'm excited to check it out. I like the style of the graphics already. I like the style of the game. Okay, it's still a bit loud. Give me 1 second. Let me know if it's too quiet now, okay? Fox! Oh my god. Okay.
You awake?
It's us, chat.
I thought I heard you get up.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm awake. Sorry, I just can't sleep.
Are you thinking about him?
Yeah.
Who are we hearing?
You should get back to sleep, my love. I'm fine.
Who are we hearing? It's just us.
It's okay. What else is on your mind?
Hang on. Let me adjust the sensitivity if I can. Resolution, I don't know what that means. Commentary mode. What's commentary mode, chat? Ooh, I'll put on subtitles for y'all. Ooh, camera sensitivity. There we go.
seems weird, but I had one of the most vivid dreams of my life.
Oh my god, wait!
I saw
Okay.
a fox on a snowy mountain, just looking confused and worried. Those eyes. I
Oh.
can't get those eyes out of my head. She was running in the windy snow, looking for something.
Do you think it has to do with
Hang on, let me turn. Okay, commentary mode is
you
on.
and what's been going on?
Okay.
I don't know. It was just a dream, Rachel. They're not meant to.
Look.
A lot's happened the past couple
Look
days.
at her. Chat, I love her.
Well, if you're not going to sleep anyway, you should tell me. I want to hear.
Oh. Rachel sounds so sweet, chat. I love this girl. I love this girl. Ooh, what's that white light? Guys, curiosity killed the cat. However, I'm not a cat. I'm a fox. Therefore, it shouldn't kill me in theory. Can I sprint? Okay, I can. It's just shift. This is so weird. I'm so used to using caps lock for sprint. Like, every game I play, I change the keybinds to be caps lock. Is the volume good, by the way, chat? Let me know if it isn't, because I have had to adjust it quite a few times. How do I get over to the light? Like, that right over there was the den. Where do I go here? Oh, is there a way around back over there? Oh my gosh, no, I'm supposed to jump here. Oh, I can double jump? What? Oh, they call her the goat. I fear they call her the goat. I fear they call her the goat. Chat, have you guys ever seen those videos of, like, foxes, how they, like, hunt in the winter? Like, they dive up and then they just go face first right into the ground. This snow sounds different and it makes me nervous.
I'll try not to spoil too much since a lot of this game ties into the very last act, which is the epilogue, I call it. But you'll notice there's lots of items around, and that's kind of what the first tree is about, is like exploring this land and trying to figure out why they're there, what they were used for, and it's kind of explained that this is a dream for Joseph, but it's something different, and it's not supposed to be like your average dream. It's supposed to be something a little deeper. So pay attention to all the items that are around and try to figure out how they tie into the story.
Okay, so I think that's what commentary mode is. I think it's that the like game developer gets to have like commentary throughout the game. Chat, do we want commentary mode on or not? Because I think it's kind of cool. But if you guys would rather us just blind explore it, I'm so down to do that too. Just let me know. They for real put the wrong bitch into a exploration game though, because I explore every little thing. You don't mind? Cannonball! Literally, that's exactly what it is. So yeah, chat, if you want me to turn off commentary mode, let me know and I will. If not, I'll leave it on, because I think it's kind of interesting to hear the game, like, it's so cool to me to hear game developers, like, talk about their games, or stuff like that, or creators talk about their, like, stuff. Because people are always so passionate about what they, like, about what they've made, and it's so cool to get to hear it. I think it's interesting. Plus, I think those little lights that lead us over to the commentary sections will help us find everything, which would be really fun in my opinion. Because I want to find everything in this game. Dude, this is so interesting though. I like that oh my gosh. We stand out so much against the snow, and I think it's really cool. The colors, like, not perfectly, but, like, look at the snow and then look at us. Like, everything around us is really, like, cool toned, obviously, because it's winter, and then we're a fox, and orange is generally a pretty warm toned color. So just naturally, it contrasts perfectly. Like, you stand out as is, and it just makes everything that much prettier. And look at the clouds. Holy shit, that's such a pretty, that's, like, sunrise colors. That's so pretty. Oh my god. You guys, I'm so sorry. Ooh, more stuff. Okay. How do I interact? Can I interact with this stuff? Okay, really quick. Hi, windowed commentary. I don't think I can interact with that stuff. I know! It makes him look so pretty. It makes him, like, stand out. It's so gorgeous. Holy crap. And then the sun, like, running into the sun like this looks so cool. The details on the shading and everything as you run is, oh my god. So if I had to make, like, an early guess, right? Because we just heard from the commentary that this is, like, an established as a dream. This is a guy's dream. The fox is how he's dreaming, essentially. My guess is part of the reason we're probably in a wintry area is generally winter is associated with, like, struggle. Just because back, like, in older days, before, like, a lot of modern appliances and stuff existed and systems existed, winter was always a hard time, so you had to get, like, wood for firewood, you had to find a way to stay warm, food was scarce because stuff doesn't really grow, it's harder to find animals because a lot are hibernating. So I feel like that's probably a big part as to why it's winter, because there's some kind of established, like, struggle going on in this guy's life that we'll probably figure out more about. But if I remember right, it has something to do with his dad, just from the description. Like, just from the game description, I'm pretty sure it has something to do with his dad, if I remember right. Which I think is also probably noteworthy because, hang on, before I go into that, which I think is also probably noteworthy just because, like, we're playing as a mother fox trying to find our children, while this guy is like a son trying to reunite with his father. So I feel like it kind of has, like, a play into, it's got some kind of play into, like, what's going on with his life, obviously. Is that one of our children?
So it's usually at this point where people say something like, this is not the kind of game I was expecting. And that happened a lot at PAX West. When I showed it, we'd have little kids play it, but then they see a dead fox cub.
No!
Is technically the word, but cub sounds, I don't know, it sounds better. Like, Wes Anderson uses it in Fantastic Mr. Fox, so I thought cub would be alright. But anyway,
What the fuck?
having this game...
No, is that my kid?
More serious. This game is based on dealing with the death of my father, which was the hardest thing that's ever happened to me and my family. But I don't want
Is that my
about it
fucking
here,
kid?
And I didn't want to talk about it with anybody really. To this day, still, it's very personal, and that's why I made this game. That's exactly the reason. Because I wanted to get those feelings out and, like, communicate with people
No.
without, like, talking about it.
Give me my baby.
It's me dealing with my feelings, and it was a personal project, and it was just me, and actually, like, I'm really glad I made it, but it wasn't easy to make.
My
I guess.
baby.
So, not far from her home, she followed that path to something unexpected.
Do I have to leave my baby? Do I have to
Stay,
keep
Lily.
fucking going?
She had to find her other two children.
No, my baby.
She followed it towards something ancient. Something with answers.
They took my fucking kid. They took my fucking kid. Holy shit, the shading in this game is stunning.
Searching for any sign of her cubs. Points of light showed the way to this ancient tree. It was as if each one had a story to tell, all their own.
Look how gorgeous, like, they've done
Land
this
was
mountain.
trying
Look
to
how
tell my
pretty this
story,
is.
too. I felt like I was right behind her the whole time.
Yeah, this dream is him projecting kind of his feelings about him. He even admits it. This dream, like, it's him projecting his feelings about his, like, losing his dad. Holy fuck, dude. Fuck this game. I'm so sad already. What the hell? My baby. They took my fucking baby, dog. Also, snow generally is that shiny. That's just how it is, dog. When the sun shines on it, yeah, it generally is pretty shiny. Where's my baby? Wait, there's something up here. Can I get over there right now? I don't know. We're gonna find out. Dude, this soundtrack is so pretty. Holy fuck. This soundtrack is so pretty. I love it. I love that this is like low-key open world. You can just explore. Okay, where's the fox ears? Hang on. There we go. Mystery boxes. Okay.
I feel like one of the best ways to make an exploration game feel worth it, or to reward the player, is to have as many secrets as possible. Like some of my favorite games like Dear Esther and Gone Home and Firewatch. I love those story-driven games. And they're kind of like these mystery boxes where if you put in a lot of effort, if you look closely, the world reveals itself to you better. So there are like secrets in the first tree. See if you can find one of these hidden items by digging around in these unmarked spots around this area.
How do I dig? Am I allowed to dig? How do I dig? Or do they mean just like looking at it? Because like what I'm thinking, right, just by eyeballing this, is it's a lot of like expensive or old looking vases that are like broken down now. Which makes me wonder if there was some kind of a fight between like him and his dad that led to these getting thrown or broken or something like that. Hang on. Let me look up if there's a way to dig in the ground. Because I'm curious now. Okay. Okay, hang on. How do you dig in the first tree? How do you dig in the first tree keyboard? E. Okay, E. How do I know if it's a diggable spot? What indicates a diggable spot? How do I check my controls here? Chat, I'm so lost. Chat, I'm so lost. I fear I'm so lost. Okay, yeah, I don't think we can then. Because it's mouse 1 or E, so it's, yeah. Okay, we can't dig here. But that's my assumption, at least, with, like, this stuff over here. There's probably some kind of a fight that led to that shit getting broken. Especially because, like, that's, like... Okay, this might just be personal opinion, but I feel like, especially when family members pass, one of the hardest things to kind of face and deal with is simultaneously the fact that they're actually gone, and also, like, what's the word? A lot of times when people pass, you're not always going to be on the best terms with them. Bunnies. Innocence.
The bunnies were added because my wife, Elise, who also voices Rachel in the game, who's also helped a ton to make the game, as we were playing, she just said the world felt kind of empty and not alive enough. So I knew we needed to add some kind of life, and so the bunnies were like the first idea that came to mind. And like most of the game, I used like publicly available assets to speed up production because I was working full time along with making this game, and we just had our first baby, a
Oh,
girl named Evelyn.
Evelyn.
So I was messing with this asset called Herd Sim, and at one point, like
Broken vases.
generation,
Yep.
script that creates variations of the sizes of the bunny. One time I got out of control and it made like this monster bunny that towered over everybody. And I shared that GIF on Imager and Reddit, and that was a huge hit. It helped definitely gain an audience for this game. But it's hard because this game is like so serious. It's about life and death, not giant bunnies. But I knew I needed something, like a shout out to that, because it was pretty fun. So if you're able to catch all the bunnies on this map, I think there's around 13, then you'll get a special surprise. So good luck.
Catches and like hunt them? Dude, chat, this map is so fucking pretty. Holy shit. So yeah, that down there is, I think that's whole purpose was to lead up to the broken vases. But it was also just a bunch of child's toys, which makes me wonder is like, I'm wondering if like as we explore, we're meant to also find little, I don't know how to explain it. We're literally going through his life. I'm wondering if like as we explore, that's the purpose of it. Because yeah, no, that's what's so terrifying about death. You don't have any control over it. I think that's what scares so many people. Like, everyone can say, I'm scared of death, I don't know what's gonna happen after. But I think one of the biggest one of the biggest reasons people are really scared of it is because you have no control over it. And maybe this could be me. I'm a really big control freak. I will always and forever own that about myself. I'm a control freak. It stresses me out when I don't have a grasp on stuff. But the fact that you just don't have control over when you die, when other people can die, what you can't really do anything about it. Sometimes it just happens and there's no reason for it. There's no explanation. It just happens. I think that's what's like one of the most terrifying little bits about it. Ooh, wait, is that a tank over there? Oh my god, what the fuck? Yeah. I fully agree with that, man. Holy shit, there's just straight up a tank over here. I wonder what's up with that. Am I finding? I'm like, my big worry is I'm running into stuff out of order.
Usually those kids would leave me alone, but somehow they could tell I was different. They made fun of how far away I lived.
Oh my god, I wasn't supposed to find this yet.
Sourdough. I was a blabbermouth as a kid, telling my dad stories I made up for hours. But after that show and tell,
Oops.
I didn't tell him much anymore. He didn't know exactly what was wrong, but his best guess was that the toys he carved weren't cool enough. He carved me a tank. and
I'll
tried to tell me what
cry.
it was like to be in a real tank as a serviceman.
I didn't know your dad was in the military.
Yeah, in the army. The sad thing is that I'd pretty much forgotten until just now. There's
Wait,
so
what
much
the
I still
fuck?
don't know about him.
I'm sorry.
What the fuck?
He knows how much you love him. You're going to see him again soon and have some closure, I'm sure.
Oh my god. Wait, that's actually so sad. The kid, like, not telling stories or making stories out of his dad, like, the toys that his dad's making him anymore. Because kids at school were bullying him. But you can't communicate that to his dad, and I completely get that. Like, as a kid, it's like, you never want to admit that you're weak. You, like, or, like, it's not even that it is weak. Oh, I'm getting called. I cannot pick that up right now. Whew. It's never that you want to, like, admit that you are weak, or that, like, and it's not that being bullied means you're weak. It's just, there's such a stigma about it that a lot of people, like, find ways to blame themselves for things that aren't really inherently their fault, you know? For example, being bullied. Oh, that's so sad.
I'm not quite sure how to help you with that.
That's so sad. What the fuck? That actually got me a bit. How do I catch them? Mr. Biome Battle, I swear to God, I'm gonna get you. How do I catch the bunnies? I got one! I'm glad I don't have to kill them. I was gonna be really sad if I had to kill the bunnies. I'm gonna catch all of them now. I'm actually so determined. I'm gonna get all of them. I think that counts. Does that count? How do I know if it counts if I caught them? I feel like that's catching them. I feel like that counts. I think I haven't gotten the little one yet now. Come here, you. Come here, you. You can't run forever, bitch. You can't run forever. I will catch this motherfucker. Come here. You're leading me to story. Stop it. Stop it. Let me catch you. I think that squeak means I caught it. I think. I'm assuming. Yippee. Okay, we can go back over here now. I say is a fox named Predator Bunny. Say no. I should play Before Your Eyes again. Stop. Before Your Eyes actually made me... Dude, we had to pause. Do you remember? We had to fucking pause playing that game. Because I was crying too much. And I couldn't keep playing. Dude, this game already had me cry. I had a tear roll down my damn face. Stop. It's little... Oh... I miss going to the park as a kid, dude. That used to be like the highlight of everything. I remember when I was a kid, chat, I was obsessed with playing Princess. And I'd make my mom play Princess with me, or I'd make my dad try to be like the witch or something like that. Which was really fun. I can't lie. I don't know. I was so obsessed with it. I loved princess stories for so long. Little journals. Wait, oh my god. Joseph. Are those like, oh my gosh, wait, they're class journals. It's like his desk. It's like his notes from class. This game is really cute, chat. And this soundtrack is so stunning, too. Oh my god. I really... Bunnies. Come here, bitches! Mine! There's one. Sorry, guys. I see the bunnies and I lock the fuck in. They're like my little challenge. Two. Little baby man. Little baby man. Come here, little baby man. Come here. Oh, you juked me, you bitch. Come here. And more bunnies! I'm going to chase this rabbit down. I do not care. Come here. I'm going to get this rabbit, chat. Come here. How is this rabbit juking me so well? Please. Please! You've taken me almost all the way back to the start! This is insanity! Please! Yes! I'm the champion! I'm gonna catch them all. I'm like Pokemon. If I ever made merch, what do I think the first would be? Hang on, I thought about that. We can talk about that in a second. That game was wildly sad. This one will probably make me sob. Games about like life and death like that, where they kind of go into it with like a story aspect, always get me. This game will almost guaranteedly get me too. I'm very confident. Just based on what we've seen already and the fact that I've already cried over it, I'm very confident this game will get my ass. How did I get stuck on the same shit you did? There's one. Okay, chat, that's 7. We have 7 rabbits so far. We're about to get 8. Come here, bunny, 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 bunny. There's 8. And there's a dig site. What is that bird doing? Fuck off.
As a kid, did you ever do show and tell in your class?
Yeah, I think I only did it once.
A
When I was in
boat.
the 4th grade. You know how my life was around then. I wanted to show my class what helped pass the time and distracted me. So I brought a dozen paper cranes I had made. I
Oh.
think I told everyone how badly I wanted to be a bird and fly.
Oh.
Embarrassingly enough.
I'm gonna cry.
Every kid wants to fly. For me, it was another toy from my dad, a wooden boat. I remember guarding it so carefully in my hands as I walked into class. When I sat down, a group of boys immediately made fun of it. They asked which trash
What
can
the
I threw it
fuck?
in, or why an ugly log was my favorite toy.
What the
Up,
fuck?
I didn't even want to tell them.
No.
I said it was a joke gift my friend had given me.
Kids can be so cruel.
Some of them are. I shouldn't have let them get to me, but it did. It's amazing we bounced back at all.
What the fuck? I'm actually gonna cry again. What the hell? I did not expect this. Oh my god. Okay. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I don't know what I meant to be exploring. I don't know if there's an order. I'm just kind of running around as I see stuff. If you're streaming, your merch would probably be a shirt that has a slot machine with doors. I'm on a streak. That's kind of cool. No, I know. That's what I thought too. Instead, I'm out here fucking crying. I don't know. If I was ever gonna do merch, I think for me, I'd probably try to do like my Minecraft Skins Fox hoodie. So like an orange hoodie that kind of fades to brown at the bottom. I think that would definitely be one thing. I'd definitely do merch of my Fox hoodie. I need to figure out some kind of like a little merch design, but I think it'd be cute to have like a cool like decal on the back of one. I think that would be a cute design for something. I don't know the order I meant to go for things. Was I meant to go back here first? No, but the lights are leading me this way, which makes me think I'm meant to go this way. I've kind of already been over here, but shh. Fanacarp, I would probably, maybe a sticker. Maybe I'd do a sticker. I don't know if I'd be allowed to make merch of Fanacarp, because it technically involves Magikarp. Which is Pokemon's thing. And they do sue quite a lot. They're very protective, Nintendo is. Can the hoodie have fox ears? I've thought about that, yeah. I've debated if I'd want to. I'd probably do something related to fox ears at some point.
A lot of people have gotten confused why Joseph's father is called a sourdough. And it's not stated outright at the beginning of the game, but Joseph and his dad, they grew up in Alaska. And I don't have a real connection to Alaska except through friends who lived there. And it was also the place that me and my dad were going to go right before he passed away. But I love the idea of Alaska being like this beautiful solitary place. But anyway, what that has to do with sourdough is it's an Alaskan slang term about like someone who lives in the backwoods, like a redneck in Alaska. So I thought that was just to put some authenticity into the game. I added that word.
I'm still so sad that we saw a dead fucking fox cub at the beginning. That's actually crushing. That poor baby. I know someone said it was in peace at least, but no, that probably means they went out and they died in the cold. Which is not very peaceful. That's kind of sad. Oh, it's another toy. I want to see if I can get up over there. I don't think I can, actually. Yeah, I don't see a path. Look how gorgeous this is, chat. Holy crap. Look at that view. Look at that view. Yeah, I don't know. Dude, this soundtrack is so pretty. I know I keep saying that, but I really love this soundtrack. Okay. Let's head back over this way, because there's more this way we know about. Keep an eye out for any other bunnies, chat. I'm locked the fuck in. I'm gonna get all these bunnies. I don't have to kill them, I just have to catch them. All they gotta do is squeak and I'm good. Wait, what's this over here? Oh, oh my gosh, it's like decorations for a room. Oh my gosh, it's, oh. Oh, and one of this, I think we saw this already, but like the spin, oh my god. I'd never actually been on one of those until recently. Like, I think like last year, like end of summer-ish, me and a few friends were hanging out and we went to, like one of the parks by one of their houses. And there was one there, and that was like my first time ever being on one, and I was so obsessed with it, and I kept spinning, and then I got really nauseous that I had to go sit down, because I get motion sick super easily. Why do I sound emotional? Dude, because I am. This game is sad. A toy plane! Did his dad carve that too? I don't think his dad carved that one. I think that one was just bought. I wonder if he started asking for bought toys because he was embarrassed of his dad's. Because all those like, boys at school kept making fun of it. That's so sad. It's okay, so it's established though that his school life was ass. This poor kid. Okay, there's more lore over here, chat. So that's wrong, Bram. That's wrong. I'm telling you this now, and I do not appreciate you talking about emotions like that in my chat.
Did for a living?
Wasn't he like a lumberjack?
That's one way of putting it. If wood was a canvas, then a carving knife was his paintbrush. Even after working a 50-hour week, even after his hands were more splinters than skin, he would bring home the nicest piece of Alaskan weeping cedar and make me toys. That wooden train was the first toy I can remember, and I loved it. I just knew from a young age I was going to be a lumberjack.
Oh.
Father.
Oh. He loved them, but he was just so... Oh. And we learn over there, too, that his dad thought the toys weren't good enough because he stopped making stories with them. That's so fucked. That's incredibly incorrect, though, Bram. I genuinely do not give a fuck what anyone in your life has told you. They're objectively just incorrect. Sadness is a healthy way for humans to express an emotion that is very frequent in our lives. Loss and sadness are both very common emotions, and it's incredibly important for people, just in general, to have a very good understanding of that, and to have a very good level of patience and, like, grace with themselves when they're feeling sad and upset with stuff. Because it's one of the most, like, complicated emotions. There's so much that can cause sadness and so much that can cause loss. It's a very complicated emotion for people. It's important to, like, take your time to understand it. What color eyes do I have? Okay, I say I have gray eyes. Because to me, I'm pretty sure they're gray. But I've had people tell me that they think my eyes look more blue or green before. I see... Oh, hang on, chat. Oh, wait, let me get this. Oh, I fucking missed! Come back here. Dude, there's so many fucking birds out here. Holy crap. Yay! Okay, anyways, I saw rabbits. Bunnies. Chat, get ready to add 2 more to the count, baby. We're going from 8 to 10. Come here. It's a broken swing. Ooh. Come here. Ooh, you! Stop juking me! You're mean! You're mean and you're evil, and I'm going to get you. Come here. Oh, I'm so locked in. Chat, I'm so locked and loaded here. Come on. Oh, I so caught it there. Come on. Yes! There's one. That's 9, chat. Yeah, exactly. The biggest thing I stand by, just in general, is that all emotions are valid. Like, any emotional reaction anyone has, something is valid. Because you don't know what's going on in their life. Like, genuinely, something might be happy for you, but hey, maybe it, like, triggers, like, a sad memory for somebody else and it makes them sad. That's okay. But I will also say emotions are not generally an excuse for treating someone poorly. Do not let yourself get treated poorly and then just take it because, like, oh, well, they're probably sad right now. That's not okay either. Emotions are never an excuse to treat someone badly, especially someone you care about. Granted, it still happens because they can cause people to act out in bad stuff. But it's not an excuse, it's a reason. And that means they still owe you an apology. Like, for example, if I was going through a hard time and then I lashed out at someone, that doesn't excuse me from apologizing. I still owe them an apology 100% of the time. It just gives a reason to why I acted the way I did. I don't know. That's something I very, very strongly stand by. 100%.
I feel like one of the main reasons people play small indie games is because they are so personal and intimate.
Exactly.
So I tried to put myself into this game as much as possible. So almost all the vignettes or little stories you hear in this game, they come from my childhood, where I grew up in the middle of nowhere in Central Virginia in the United States. So yeah, that's probably why I love games like this so much, where you explore this open, wide environment and just find interesting things, because that's exactly what I did as a kid.
Dude, genuinely, that's exactly why I like playing games like this. I fucking love story games. I love games that actually, like, deal with real kind of things, like human emotions and stuff like that. I fucking love games like this. This is my style of fucking game, dog. Hello, hit chatter, Professor Penguin. Hello, hit code solver, Professor Penguin. How are you doing, Icon? Hope you're doing well. You have green, blue, but in reality, I don't know, because you're bad with colors. That's fair. I don't know. I trust it. I trust it. Yeah, I don't know. I consider my eyes to be gray. But I've been told by different people that like they look gray, blue, or green. It really just depends on the lighting, I think. I don't know. My family's eyes are blue, so maybe they're more blue. I don't know. Was there something around here I was meant to find? I feel like there was. I feel like there's a dig site I'm missing. I want to make sure I actually like find everything in this game. That's why I'm exploring so much. Because there's so many little details. Oh, bunnies. There's one. We're about to hit 12, chat. Oop, oopsies. My bad, gang. Bunny, come here. There we go. Yippee. Your family's eyes are brown. Genetics. Sometimes, so blue or green eyes, I'm pretty sure are both recessive traits. Which means, so for example, if your family all has brown eyes, that means both your father and your mother are likely carriers for the blue eyes or green eye trait. And then you just had a 25% chance at that point. That's simple Punnett squares though. There's probably more detail to that. I'm just also not a geneticist. Nor is that my field of study, so I don't know that much. I just remember that from biology. I remember being so good with Punnett squares in biology. I was the GOAT. Every once in a while the stream goes fuzzy. It might be your internet. I don't think there's been issues, but if it's happening to other people. You're saying gambling got you those eyes. I mean, in technicalities, yes, that could be considered what got you those eyes. Oh no! Oh, brother. Dude, this is such a pretty game. Oh my god, I'm gonna tweak out. Oh my god, wait, there's more over there. That looks like a playground structure that we haven't seen yet over there. I'm gonna run over there in a second. There's just a dig site here. I'm in for the dig site. Crayons! Okay, oh my god.
Thought it was important to say that, yes, I actually did draw this with crayons. And it was just funny to me one day that I was like, I'm working on my game, and I pulled out my little 1-year-old's like crayon set to draw this item for this game.
Oh.
I just realized just now that I probably threw away the original. I probably should have kept it and given it away to somebody, but oh well.
The older I got, the more I withdrew. I asked myself, why talk to anybody anyway? Why bother when I'm happy by myself? I started drawing a lot. Mostly animals I saw in the woods by my home. I then imagined designing my own hideouts with things like TVs and pantries full of chips and cookies. I think that idea of leaving home and drawing blueprints started my career. I found a lot of solace in that.
I'm not surprised, but I did the same thing, you know? There's something special about having a place to call your own.
And now look at us. Well, if you count renting in an overpriced city.
California.
It's as close as we can get for now.
That's really special. I like this guy. I relate to this character a lot, dude. I fucking love this character. I don't know. I've always been like, I don't know. When I was a kid in elementary school, I was really good at interacting with people. Like, whenever there's a new kid, I'd go talk to them. I'd, like, try to be their friend and, like, welcome them in and everything. I was pretty good at talking to people when I was a kid, I think. But as I got older, I just started withdrawing so much. Like, so insanely much. I just started, like, pulling in. And it's so bad, 'cause it's especially that combined with COVID is completely like messed with my ability to like properly communicate with people and interact with people. At least in my opinion, it has. But oh my god, I fucking love this character. I fucking love this guy. I love this game. There's so much like genuinely clear emotion just pulled into it. There's so much detail and like love poured into it, and you can just tell. And I love this game. This is what I love about like indie games, for example. You can always tell like just the clear care put into it. Yay! I like that you can roll the balls around. I know that's such a dumb detail to be obsessed with, but I'm so obsessed with it. Little shuffle. You know, other thing I like too? I really like the whole like, I don't know if motif is the right word, but I like the whole thing of like the fact that you have to dig up things to get these memories from the past. It's literally like you are digging up the past. And I think that's such an interesting little detail, and I'm really fond of it. I really like that they do it that way. COVID yeah, it ruined a lot of people's. That's something I've noticed. A lot of people's perception of the general world and a lot of people's like social skills and stuff have all been completely not irreparably. I don't want to say irreparably because it's like these things are very capable of being repaired. It just takes time and effort. But they've been like completely like just warped. Like so many people of our generation like had cold like complete flips on how they act over quarantine. And that's just because of how it affected everyone differently. So many people lost people. So many people went through, like, had to go through things alone. I know a lot of people, for example, are very, very social. In my area, there's a lot of super social people where I live. And COVID just completely stripped that community from people. It completely stripped the ability to have, like, kind of people around. Because it was dangerous. And some people didn't care. And you know what? At that point, oh well. Not really, oh well. Very bad. You should, like, be very, very cautious, especially with pandemics and stuff. Because it's like, even if you're like, oh, well, I'm not immunocompromised, this person's not immunocompromised, we'll be fine. COVID affected everyone differently. Like, for example, my dad was completely healthy. He got COVID, and 3 days into having COVID, if I remember right, if I have the timeline right in my head, he had a heart attack. And that was fucking terrifying. Like, he was completely healthy. There had been no history of anything like that in our family record before. He's completely fine, chat, just for the record. He is entirely fine. Bro is living his life now. He took that as a sign to start getting, like, working out more. Because to him, he was like, well, it might have been COVID. It could have also been bad eating habits. I don't know. He's a doctor. I trust him. I trust that man. But yeah, it's like, that's the thing. And that's what a lot of people, and it's like, even then, there's so many lasting effects from COVID that a lot of people don't really think about because it didn't happen to them or realize. Like, for example, I know a few people who, like, permanently have, like, respiratory kind of, like, issues now after having COVID, or for, like, a very long period after having COVID. Like, their lungs just, like, did not have the same strength they used to anymore. It was scary, and to be fair, a lot of people, like, not to be fair, but, oh! I think I found everything. I hope I found everything. God? I had it a few times. Thankfully, every time I had it, it wasn't really bad. Like, I got lucky. Every time I had it, it wasn't really bad. I was kind of in an area where I was more at risk to being exposed for it anyways, because both my parents are doctors. So they kind of have to keep working, you know? They had to keep working. They didn't really have a choice. Had to keep going and stuff like that. So I was exposed to it a decent amount because they were both doctors. And again, thankfully, every single time I had it, I didn't really have any big issues other than, like, and this is completely just my own personal opinion on it. I think my lungs got a little weaker after having it one of the times. Just because, like, I felt like I couldn't, and this is such, like, a stupid way to gauge it. I felt like I couldn't hold my breath as long as I used to be able to, which is why I'm like, this is just my opinion. I'm not sure if this is actually true. Fox, what the fuck?
The level that I showed at crazy dream come true that this hobby project was being shown next to all these amazing indie games. So I decided to show this level because it's smaller, there's like some jumping puzzles, and I thought it was a good entry into the game. But the one thing I can't seem to forget is right before we opened to the public, there was an indie dev superstar. Like, you've definitely heard of his games, and I was like terrified. He wanted to try it out. So I said, of course, like, please give me your feedback. And he was super nice, super talented, of course. But this embarrassing bug happened, which I'd never seen before in my life, where when he dug the item up, he jumped right after, and it created the dust cloud to permanently be on the rest of the level. It wouldn't turn off. So it looked like this fart cloud following the fox as it just kept running with this beautiful music and serious voiceover. And it was horrible. I think about that every time I look at this level. But, you know, I was able to fix it, so I'm glad someone did this, find that bug.
That's kind of funny. I fuck with that. This is so pretty. Holy shit, chat. Genuinely such a like stunning scenery. I adore this. That's fair, yeah.
I always wanted this game to be very meditative and relaxing, but I know there's a balance between keeping the players interested.
Butterflies.
So I added this butterfly jumping mechanic just to like spice things up. I used a plugin called Playmaker for Unity.
Chat.
In a visual editor lets you do interactive things, which is perfect for me because I do come from a film and design background. But on the flip side, I really wish I was good at code, because this jumping mechanic in the whole game actually has frustrated a lot of players. But hopefully I've been able to fine-tune it, so it should feel a lot better now. I would just hate that this meditative game would get frustrating, so I've lowered the gravity, I've made the jumps more consistent, so hopefully people can just focus on the world and the story.
That's so cool. You get like an extra boost with the butterflies. Chat, that's actually really sick. Oh my god, this is so cool. It's so I love this. I love that you just get to explore the world and see like, oh my god, so many different details to it. I wonder if that's him. Otter Lake. I wonder if those are pictures of him. This is so pretty, chat. This is genuinely just so pretty. I could just sit here like in silence and just explore this world for hours. It's stunning. I don't know, maybe when I finish it, I might just start a save where I can just run around the world, like turn off everything and just run around the world and explore it, because it's so stunning. This is gorgeous. Welcome back, Vampire. Who made the game? Give me one. I don't know off the top of my head. Let me look it up. Some guy named Joseph is my guess, if everything's named after him. Okay, hang on. Let me dig this really quick for the story while I look it up.
He was working another late night, and my friends were over, saying how bored they were and how they had come all the way out to my house for nothing. One of them mentioned how that old, ugly beyond belief truck was still in the garage, and how we should take it for a spin. I was only 15, so I kind of fought it for a while. The next thing I knew, we were careening around the mountain path, rocks spitting onto the sides of the cliff, while my dad's cringeworthy bluegrass blared out the speakers. I drove while my friends were in the back of that yellow and purple truck, throwing beer bottles and trash at anything remotely interesting. Felt like I was soaring in the air with borrowed wings. But all good things have endings. A cop outside of Eagle River pulled us over after he saw us in a bottle rocket into someone's yard. What followed was a long night of talking to disappointed adults and feeling smaller than ever.
So that's why there's a story of the cop car there. This is such a good view. Holy shit, chat. I like just being able to stop and take a look at this view because this is so stunning. The detail put into this game is gorgeous. What's the word? The creator is David Well, by the way. Wehle. I looked it up while the story was going. You're gonna fall asleep in this game. You're gonna go, take care, man. Please make sure you're taking care of yourself, by the way, Quixotic. I like that I can just run around the mountain range like this. Yippee! Okay. This is so pretty. Holy crap, chat. I keep saying it, but the detail in this game is so stunning. Oh my god, I love, like... Oh my god, I love that you can just, like, run through... I like that they're taller than you. I know that's such a, probably a dumb detail to like, but I like that the plants are taller than you and you can, like, hide in them. I think that's so interesting. Okay, I think if I want to make that, I need to go get the butterflies first. Chat, how are we enjoying the game so far, though? Also, I'm so sorry. I know we got into a bit of a heavy topic earlier. I tend to end up talking about heavy topics whenever I play games like this. I am so sorry. Yippee! I was right. You stayed until 2 a.m. and got 7 hours of sleep. Such a dub, and you actually feel well rested. Dude, oh my god. That might be your sign. I don't know. Not that 2 a.m. is your bedtime, like a good bedtime for you, but that 7 hours might be the amount of sleep you need. Because people are, certain people need different amounts of sleep to function properly. Like, what might be a, perfect amount of sleep for one person might be too little or oversleeping for another. I'm still trying to figure out my perfect amount, low-key. Chat, look at the butterfly. Just the amount of screenshots that you can get from this game. I'm trying to frame this because I kind of want to like get a screenshot of this and make it my background. I'm sending that to myself. 1 second. Sorry, chat. That was so pretty. That's such a good view. Holy crap. This game is so pretty. You need a minimum of 3 hours. See, that's okay. That's what's so interesting to me about sleep. It's like different people need different amounts. Different people function off of different amounts. Because like, for me, I can function fine off of 4 hours if I'm doing something engaging enough, if that makes sense. So like, for example, going to school on 4 hours, not the best in the world, but I can do it. But, what's it called? Like, I think I mentioned it recently. Back when I went to TwitchCon Vegas, I got 4 hours of sleep the night before going, and then 4 hours of sleep, like, while I was there, on the first night. Oh, wait, I missed something over here. But I was functioning fine both days. Like, I was just living my life, low-key. Oh my god, it's the bottles they were throwing. I wonder how many of these, like, little stars there are around the game. There's one I missed over there, too. I'm trying to find everything I possibly can. School takes more energy, so you don't know how much sleep you need. You can sleep from 10 to 7 and be like, fuck, I'm tired. Yeah, I get that. For me, I just generally try to get somewhere between 7 to 8 hours of sleep before a school day. And usually that functions, like, that works somewhat well for me. I think another thing that I know, or like, not that I know for sure, but like, I have the assumption of, is that having a, like, consistent wake up time really helps, with feeling well rested when you wake up. So for example, for me, it doesn't work for me on weekends. I cannot have a consistent wake up time on the weekends. I just wake up whenever. But I generally try to wake up at 7 a.m. every day. Because there's just some classes where like I have to be up by 7 to get to them on time. And then the days that I don't have those classes anyways, I'm like, well, if I wake up at 7, I can have time to go to the gym beforehand. So might as well, you know? But yeah. Imagine playing Before Your Eyes at TwitchCon. Dude, can you imagine how cool it would be, like, as a streamer, to just sit and play a game in front of a live audience at TwitchCon? That'd be the coolest thing in the world. One day. One day. One day I'll do that. Believe in the dream, chat. Yeah, no, Before Your Eyes makes me bawl my eyes out, though. Do I just, like, jump down here? Is there a way back up if I go down? Well, guess I'm committing now. Not sure if there's a way back there, but I've kind of committed. The truck! The purple and yellow truck! Oh, this forest right here is so gorgeous.
After he drove me home from the police station, I blew up at him, saying how I never wanted to be like him, how I was gonna be someone and leave that hick icebox for good. He just looked forward at the road with tired eyes. I took out that bluegrass tape from the cassette deck and chucked it out the window. In my sage teenage wisdom, I thought I had proved the ultimate point. But my dad had a different idea. He slammed the brakes, slowly bowed his head while gripping the steering wheel, and finally looked at me. All he said, like it was a polite request, was, "Make this right." I sat there in silence, fuming, but I eventually got out and combed every square inch of the woods, muttering profanity after profanity. I found it 30 minutes later, near a small waterfall off the road. I went back to the truck, put the wet tape back in, and sure enough, it worked. We didn't speak another word to each other the rest of the night.
Wow, I knew you were a crazy teenager, but...
It's hard to believe, isn't it? Surprises me too. It's like I didn't really know who that kid was back then. I bet my dad thought the same thing over and over. It's almost like he was saying, "Make this right," to himself, more than to me.
Dude, that's fucked up. That's so fucked up. It's so sad because, like, obviously we don't know everything, but from the way it sounds, his dad genuinely tried for him. I don't know. We haven't heard much about his mother. We've only really heard about his dad, so I'm assuming his mother wasn't there and it was just his dad. But this poor kid had so many bad influences of friends from what it sounds like. And then his dad was just trying his best. But that's the thing. That's the really sucky part about teenage years, like, especially looking back on them. Obviously, like, I'm not completely, like, clear on all of them because, like, on everything, because I'm still young. I'm still pretty young. I'm 20, which I know doesn't sound young to some of you guys. But even then, it's like just that. Oh my god, looking back on that. Okay, there's gotta be some way to get up there. I'm actually really determined to find a way up there. I definitely need the butterflies again. Where'd they go? There they are. Because I don't think I can get that star without the butterflies. No! But yeah, teenage years are like, there's such a hard time on emotions. Because it's like you're growing up, you're starting to experience new emotions, you're learning so many different things. And because of that, they get really overwhelming sometimes. And you end up lashing out at people when you don't really mean it. And then it's like, even then, it's like you're so indignant on trying to be confident that you were right and assure yourself that you were right, that you don't really realize how fucked up what you did was. Yes! I got it. Okay. I got really scared for a second that I wasn't gonna get that. I don't either. I don't really like who I was during some of my teenage years. I'm not exactly proud of who I was during some of my teenage years. I think I started to get better as I got older. And I was dealing with a lot during my early teenage years. And so I can look back and I can understand where I was coming from and why I did the things I did. But I'm not proud of them. I think a lot of people can feel that way about their teenage years. I don't know. There's got to be a way to get up there. I'm actually so sure. There definitely is, because there's a dev note. Let me up there. How do I get up there? Even below 40 can be... Yeah, exactly. I know people like joke around and call me old sometimes, but I'm still... I don't know. At least to me, I'm still pretty young. I'm only 20. I'm not even allowed to legally drink yet. Which I know is such a dumb qualifier. But, I don't know. Okay, there's gotta be a way up there. I'm so determined. I will find it. How? Maybe jumping off this ledge right here? Will that give me enough leverage? If I go from like right here. Maybe like right here. Can I make that? We'll find out. I think when you're older, you'll be like, why didn't I talk to people? But no, yeah. I have a friend right now who was the exact same way. Like, and this is why I will say try talking to people anyways. I have a friend who like, I've known them since I was in like, as a freshman in high school. Even probably before then, actually. But I've known them for a good like 5 or 6 years now. And back during high school, like their freshman through junior year, they're like, I fucking hate everybody here. I don't want to talk to any of them. And then their senior year, they actually started to kind of like talk to people and make friends. It was like, wow, I low-key wish I did this a little bit sooner. How do I get up there? Oh, no, yes! Holy shit. I don't know how the hell I did that.
My biggest hope for the players that are playing is that they realize how similar these two parallel stories are, of this fox looking for her missing cubs, and also of this son reconnecting with his father. And so I try to add little touches in the voiceover and in the environment to help draw those parallels, even if they seem totally dissimilar. A big example is the truck, for instance, that Joseph grew up with. It's purple and yellow like the butterflies for this fox. So I tried to add as many touches like that throughout the story as possible.
I love hearing these notes. This is so cool. That's so rude of you, Caleb Shade. We've been having very emotional and nice talks, and then you come in here and you're very rude to us unprompted. That's kind of hater behavior. Chat, look how pretty this is. There is an area behind the waterfall. I don't think there's anything here, but I don't care. I feel cool.
You may have noticed there's a little pond here, and believe it or not, I tried everything I could to get swimming working in this game, and I just could not do it, unfortunately.
Hi, Dan
And
Kid.
So all the water in this game you can just stand in, which is, it still like bums me out, but the systems were not working, it was buggy. So I just had to throw it out, which, you know, I think it's okay. Like, I wish it was there, but again, the focus of this game is on the story.
I wonder if I'm supposed to use those to get somewhere, like the butterfly up there. Can I use the butterfly to get up there? I wonder. I'm curious. Can you have multiple butterflies active at the same time? You can! I'm learning. Okay. Ready for this, chat? Oh, I get rid of both of them at the same time, though. Okay. Camera shake. Oh, the camera shakes because I'm bouncing my knee. My knee, I usually rest it up against my desk. So when I bounce my knee, like, hang on. I'll show you guys. I sit like this leg right here, kind of bent underneath my other leg, and then this one bounces, and then it shakes that knee, and then it shakes the desk. Here, wait, let me... We already got that one.
I tried everything I could.
I'm trying to fix the camera. Uh-oh.
In this game, and I just could not do it, unfortunately. And so all the water in this game you can just stand in. It still like bums me out, but the systems were not working. It was buggy. So I just
What's
had to
over
throw it
here?
out, which, you know, I think it's okay. Like I wish it was there.
Is
but
pond in this pond?
this game
I don't know,
was
man.
a story.
Barber shop. Okay, where's the story related to this barber shop? I'm on to you. I don't know if there is a way up there. Dang it. Oh well. What are these? Oh? Paper, pencil. What part of the story did those relate to? Am I missing something around here? Is that meant to be like a volcano right next to it? Oh my gosh. That's interesting. Ooh, wait, something over here. Class of 1999. Okay. Oh shit, wait. I need butterflies. Hang on. I need butterflies to be able to get that. Oh my god, these butterflies are so pretty. I love this game. It's just so stunning. There's so many stunning visuals to it. High school's just odd. I think so. I think I've had a few where I've just been like, something's happened and it like kind of hit. And I was like, surely this is going to alter the rest of my life. And then it just didn't. And I think that's what's so interesting. Especially looking back on high school. I don't know if this is what you're talking about, but there's so many things where I'm like, this happened and I thought it was going to be the end of the world. But it's not, and I'm still here. Ooh, I need all 3 butterflies. Okay. I'm on to it. So I have to collect that one first, and then go get these 2. Because these 2 I don't have to jump for, but that one, first one up there, I do. Yeah, like, I don't know. I've had, like... Oh gosh, this is so weird. Why is, like... Let me sit in more. Ugh. Trying to adjust the camera now. Is this good, chat? Is camera good here? Let me know if it's not. Yeah, high school is a weird time. It's just... And this is like my one thing with, what's it called? This is like my one thing with high school that I find kind of annoying. High school is when a lot of children are starting to like fully develop, like not fully develop, but really develop and kind of find out who they are. And I think it's great that like school is a place where they get to do that and they get to meet people. But I don't know. There's 2 things I have to say about that. And the first is that I wish bullying was cracked down on more. Because that's like, again, those are formative years. And someone getting bullied during their formative years can like really fuck with them. But also, the other thing I wish is, I really wish, oh gosh, I'm blinking. I'm so sorry. Hang on, give me a minute here. Let me figure out what I was trying to say. I can't lose the butterflies. How do I get there without losing? Oh, I have to go up top and then drop and grab it. Okay. There's nothing I was thinking. Shoot. Oh, there we go. I hate that kids, like, going through high school, at the end of high school, 17 to 18. Yes, that's when kids, like, people are considered, like, legal adults, but they're just nowhere near fully developed. Like, generally, it's understood that the human brain fully develops around 25.
My friends would laugh
Oh.
about that night and talk about how crazy it was. And I laughed along, pretending it didn't bother me. But it did. I imagined my friends growing old in the bush, unable to find that thrill in those godforsaken ice fields. It's like those mountains were a literal wall, keeping me from leaving, where all I would have to look forward to are lumber yards and evening beers. I had to climb over.
Oh, I love that that happened right as we got over. I really love that that voice line played right as we got over. That was perfect. I like that happened after he established that he's been, like, tying stuff in between, like, what we're doing as the Fox and the story being told. I fucking love that. That was so good. That was really well done. Look how open, like, free this place is, too, if that makes sense. I'm gonna run around and check, because I'm pretty sure once I dig there, we're gonna get warped to a new place. So I want to check around here and see what I can find. I don't know. I don't think I ever got really bullied in high school. There's one thing that I, like, I don't know. I generally, like, look back on stuff and I don't really think too much about it, if that makes sense. But there's, like, one instance middle school-wise where I like, sit back and I look back on that and it's like, yeah, that was a friend probably trying to bully me. But, I don't know. What was I talking about before? Oh, yeah. I hate that, like, when you're... So, especially in America, I'm assuming it's the same in a lot of other countries, but, like, when you go to college and stuff, you're supposed to choose your profession for the rest of your life. You're supposed to be, like, picking what you want to do for the rest of your life. And you're just a kid. Like, you're young. You shouldn't have to know what you want to do with the rest of your life, if I'm being completely honest. There's kids think because they're a little bit... See, that's the thing, though. It's like, I don't know. My general thing and my general prerogative whenever I run into cases like that is it's never as simple as it seems. There's probably something in their life going on that's like...
Withdrawing and turn it into a way of escape. Nothing would make me happier. I wanted to create instead of tearing trees down. I wanted to move to the lower 48, not because I hated it there in Alaska. I hated the idea of it. It's like all of that spite inside me had created this monster which followed me around my whole teenage years. I put so much energy into doing what others didn't expect of me. Why did I do that?
There's one fact you're forgetting, though. If you didn't have that fire in you, we probably would have never met.
You're absolutely right. Maybe the destination is all that matters in the end. But then why am I awake? Why am I seeing this fox go on her journey? And why can't I stop thinking about my dad?
That actually kind of mentioned what I was thinking. Because it's like, here's the thing, right? More often than not, bullying tends to stem from something happening in these people's life, pressure being put on them from other people, pressure from home, that culminates into them lashing out at someone who doesn't deserve it and taking it out on someone who doesn't deserve it. And that's not okay. 100% not okay in any way, shape, or form. Don't get me wrong. But that's just kind of what I've always tried to keep in mind when I'm dealing with that kind of stuff. Yeah. And even then, that, like, just thinking they're better, that stems from something. I don't know. There's a cause for every single thing ever. That's what I always, like, that's what I always kind of tell myself, if that makes sense. This is so weird, because I looked aside and the camera's not where I expect it to be, so I'm just, like, staring into blank space to you guys. This feels, oh my gosh, this feels so weird. My camera's, like... Exactly, yeah. I'll leave it, like, right there. Oh, chat, it's blue. Chat, it's blue. Look how pretty this is. This forest is gorgeous. There's a notable lack of soundtrack, though. What happened to the soundtrack? Where's my pretty soundtrack here? Come on. This is so pretty. Ooh. I see light. I probably just missed a part of the story. I can't lie. I see stuff and I go. So cool. I like this, like, craggy mountains now, too. I think the distinct change in scenery that just keeps happening, I think that's really, like, cool to show. And show, like, how far we've traveled. Because, I mean, we start out in a very wintry area. And then we go to, like, a very warm-colored area, in my opinion. Where there's, like, a bunch of life and butterflies. And there's, like, waterfalls. It's almost, like, meadowy. And then now we're here. and we're in this like deep forest kind of vibe with like craggy mountains, and there's such a distinct change in every scenery, and I think that really shows like just how like far we're traveling, and I think that's cool. You think this is where it gets sadder? Don't say that. Don't say that. Do not say that to me. I will bawl my eyes out. Open world.
I did want to do something a little different with this level. I wanted it to be more open world feel, and that there was something blocking your progress. So it did encourage people to look closely and see how to unlock this blocked way. And I do like just walking around this level and listening to the beautiful music by Josh Kramer. His work really sets the mood for the whole game.
Oh, blueprints. Are these like house blueprints? I'm assuming this is going to be his early adult life that we start hearing stories about, because we were at his like little baby childhood years where I'm thinking like each area kind of symbolizes something too, like with how we're hearing stuff about his life, because like
follow the same
hang on.
kind of structure, and it starts with an inciting event, and then there's rising action, and then there's the climax,
Oops.
and then there's falling action. And it's actually really difficult to make an interesting story where you only hear these two people talking, and it's spoken through a dream that's already happened. And the most of the action is about this animal that isn't directly related to this couple at all.
No!
So I don't know what I was thinking, but my hope was that it would create some interesting things and connections that I didn't see before. And that was kind of the whole exercise of making the first tree.
This is so cool to hear about. I really like hearing about his creative process. I'm really glad you guys let me keep the commentary on, because I'm loving hearing about his creative process as we go. This is so interesting. Especially as like somebody else who likes to like, I don't know. I'd like to consider myself a creative. I like creating stuff. I like working on stuff. I like writing. Hearing about this from his perspective and how he made it and how it like came to be is so interesting. What is this? Oh. Am I supposed to do it? Is there other rocks I'm meant to do it at? I think there's just other rocks I'm meant to do it at. Because we're supposed to explore to find stuff here anyways, so that makes sense. The most drama experience in high school is expecting drama only for nothing. I don't know. I didn't have too much drama in high school, in my opinion. There was like one thing where I had a friend who just treated me kind of shitty, to be honest. And it took a minute to realize, and I definitely had some fault in there. Like, I'm not claiming to be the best friend in the whole world either. I like looking back in hindsight, now that the events are all over and it's been like a while, I definitely like wasn't the best friend either. They just kind of like out of nowhere just started treating me horrific, and that like really fucked with my self-esteem for a while. Especially knowing like the inciting incident that caused them to treat me kind of shitty. Fun fact, so I don't know, it very well could have had like a subconscious effect for them, but to my knowledge, the reason, like, after talking to them, like, a few years after, the reason that they just started treating me, like, horrific, because what they did is, like, we were in a class together, and the class was, like, very built on group projects, right? And so they would always insist that I was in their group, and, you know, I was like, okay, I'm fine with this, like, we're friends, I'm fine with being in a group with you, but sometimes, like, I want to branch out and meet other people, too, because this is before COVID, and I was, like I said, I was pretty decent at being somewhat social sometimes, and so I'd talk to other people in the class, I'd hang out with them, but they'd always insist I was in their group, so I'd be in their group. I wouldn't really put up that much of a fight about it. And then one day, they just literally, like, IRL ghosted me to the point where it's like I'd be around them and I'd talk to them and they just stare at me, glare at me, and like roll their eyes and look away. And I was like, damn, what the hell? And I was like so confused. And it was so hard because we were in a group at the time too, working on something, and I was so confused. And like I sat with them at lunch too, so I'd walk out and they just like would continue to ghost me. I still had no fucking clue why. No clue why, because nothing had happened. There had been no fight leading up to it or anything. I find out like years later, the reason why is because they decided I was just being too loud. And they never communicated once to me that I was ever too loud. So I was so confused. I think in hindsight, that reason is dumb. They might have, I don't know. I know I definitely wasn't the best friend in the whole world to them either, because there's times where I'd like be very, very like pushy on wanting to do stuff and like getting them to do stuff with me. And I own that. I'm not proud of it. Like I said, I'm not proud of who I was as a teenager. But I remember that being like, what the fuck?
Who those people were that left all this junk. And I'm sure he got so tired of hearing it that he made up some elaborate stories how a brown bear ate them and haunted the woods afterwards. What's funny is I think it made those people seem more real. Growing up thinking they were still hanging out like they couldn't say goodbye. I used to tell my friends how I could swear I saw spirits move near the water, and that always freaked them out. I guess it didn't bother me, because the way I saw it, they were normal people with old cars and sheds, just trying to figure out how to survive and be happy in the middle of nowhere. It was a cool thought that they didn't want to leave, but you know, I was a weird kid.
Well, you had good company since those ghosts like living in a place where they were brutally devoured.
I love hearing these little stories from this game. It's so cool. No, fuck your squats and push-ups. Also, yeah, I did realize that was a baby crib. I'm wondering if it was like just one of the things that was left on the old property, or if it ties into them, like these two characters. I'm a little curious. Yeah, genuinely, yeah. I don't know. I'm not really a big drama person either. I try to avoid it if I can. But yeah, part of the reason I think high school is always stereotyped as and kind of is such a big place for drama is just because it's where a lot of kids are starting to like really grow up and experience all these different complicated emotions that they don't really know how to understand. And it's also pressure. Like there's a lot of times where people expect you to act like completely mature like an adult, and you're still kind of growing into that maturity, and you're still kind of trying to understand the world around you, and so it's stressful. And I don't know. I think a lot of that is just such a big culmination for drama. Because people obviously mature at different rates too. So some people will realize something is okay, and some other people will realize that things aren't okay at different periods of time. I think just general, like, falling out. I don't know. I don't know what would be considered drama. To me, like, fights are what I consider drama. Hi, Juan. Hi. How are you? How are you doing, Icon? Everybody say congrats. Guys, can I get some congrats to Juan in the chat, please? Brother hit 100 followers yesterday. I'm so fucking proud of him. Ooh, what's this? Oh my gosh, it's one of those like art. Oh, that's so cool. Hi, Juan. I'm glad you're doing well, Icon. Congrats again. I'm so proud of you. We can celebrate at VidCon. We'll celebrate at VidCon. We also need to celebrate your affiliate stuff at VidCon. I realize I meant to do it at TwitchCon San Diego. I was gonna buy you cupcakes, and then I didn't get to. I need to buy you cupcakes for 100 and for affiliate now. We gotta celebrate, dog. Fox Cub? Oh, no, not Fox Cub. Ooh, shoes. I'm wondering what all the camping gear around here is about, because there's been a lot of camping gear. Dude, that baby crib out there is still low-key haunting. I'm trying to figure out what part of the story it relates to or it's from. Oh wait, what's over here? There's something over here I'm missing. Why does the light shine through like that? That's so cool. Oh, it's a mattress. A mattress and cans. Okay, we've been over there. We've explored that stuff. So I think we've covered this right side now. Nah, brother, I'm celebrating. You have been nothing but sweet to me, dude. Guys, fun fact. The first time I met Juan, right? Was TwitchCon Vegas, actually. We were staying in the same house. And I think it was you and Everly. You and Everly went out and bought me a cake. Because my birthday, I can't remember. I think my birthday was the weekend before. So I was like freshly I think I was freshly 18. 18 or 19. It was one of the two of them. I think it was 18 though. I think I was freshly 18. Or I was turning 18 the next weekend. No, I was freshly 18. And you guys went out and bought me a cake. And I will be so honest, the icing on that cake was horrendous. But it was so sweet. And I was so honored that you guys like actually went out and got me a cake. That was so nice of you.
I don't think the first tree could work at all without the music by Josh Kramer. And his music is actually publicly available to license. And so it was affordable for me since this was a hobby project. And it's something I like to tell new indie developers all the time. Like, you can't afford that composer. You can't afford a full-time programmer. You need to cut corners and finish your game. And the way to do that is to use these amazing publicly available assets that anyone can purchase and license. And so his music is incredible, and I actually haven't talked to him that much. I've just emailed him. But his music was nominated for Most Emotional Music at the Emotional Game Awards.
The Emotional Game Awards.
Really nice guy. And I think there's so much amazing content out there that if you're thinking of making a game, like, look around and see what you can make work on a tight budget. Because it worked really well for the first tree.
Dude, it was so sweet of you guys to do that. Like that, it was so sweet. Because it was like a dual birthday celebration for me and Evan. Because it was also Evan's birthday.
For a year straight, he asked me every week when we were going camping.
Oh, that's why all the
I
camping
thought
stuff
he
is
was
around.
just dense. Eventually, to shut him up, I agreed. We carried out the worn lawn chairs from the garage and set up a cinder block campfire at the site we'd always used behind the house.
Oh.
We walked down the mountain path, talking in the warm sunshine we only got a couple months of the year. Those 3 obsidian rocks shimmered alongside.
That's why we find all the obsidian
almost
rocks.
like sparklers pressed against a dark window.
Oh, so this is literally just like his...
I'll never forget that wet stone on my feet, or how those massive mountains looked even bigger in the lake's reflection. I felt small, but grateful. As the sun set, my dad found something I hadn't seen for a long time. The tree where I'd made my first carving when I was 6.
Oh.
I hadn't even carved it. My dad had helped me, but I still called it my tree. Something about seeing my name there made me open up, and we talked about everything that
Oh.
made the old camouflage tent. I told him how much I love sketching and design, and how it would be a dream to study architecture in Seattle. I told him how I didn't get along with my friends much anymore, but that I didn't mind being alone.
Oh.
He told me he was there for me, and he joked that if all he had to do was write my name on a tree to finally get me to talk, he would have left me carved logs with novels on them in front of my room every morning. I don't know
Oh.
why it took me that long to realize it, but it was then I knew how much he had sacrificed for me.
That's really sweet. What the fuck? Oh, that's really sweet. Fuck me, dude. Woo. '18's a big deal. Dude, I will cry. You know what's even cooler, one? Like 2 or 3, I think it's 3 now. 3 years after we met for the first time. I'm turning 21 before, like literally 2 days before TwitchCon this time. It's perfect timing. Emotional ass fucking game. Fuck this game, dude. This game fucking hates me.
My dad built a lot of stuff in his free time. If he wasn't watching fly fishing or reading Tom Clancy novels, he was carving something.
We
He
gotta
made
find out what that is
tons
over there
of
that I'm missing.
birdhouses. Not that he was into bird watching, but I think he really missed working and adding on to the home. If
Aw.
he couldn't afford the time to build onto our own house, he would have to settle with watching birds move into their little homes. We kept an old mattress in the bed of that
Fishing
yellow
boat.
truck, so we would drive it deep into the woods and then watch the birds fly into their houses while the sun set. Usually it was accompanied by venison jerky or a cold Coke, but not a lot of talking, which is how we both liked it.
Dude, fuck this game. Fuck this
Earlier
stupid
I
ass
said
game.
I just love going through video games and exploring, like looking at every nook and cranny and just trying to find little details. And I think that started because in middle school and high school, I would make mods for my favorite games, namely Jedi Knight, Jedi Outcast, and Far Cry.
Star Wars
And
fan.
I loved like this huge world of mod makers who would make these levels and it'd be like the most random creative things, and I would just love exploring, usually multiplayer levels by myself. So even though I went to college for film, before that, like before high school, I was making video games and mods. And it was my favorite thing in the world. I made a ton of different levels. I made an abandoned space hotel with a dance floor and cafeteria. I made a haunted campground with cabins and tents. I made this whole city with like the first ever day-night cycle with running showers and stuff in the hotel and the apartment buildings. And I just loved making those mods. And I think that carries over to my game, The First Tree, and also the one before that, Home is Where One Starts, which is it's exploration. You're just looking around and appreciating the details.
Guys, it's starting to make sense why this guy makes such a beautiful world. It's making sense. Is that a bird sitting up there? It is a bird. You're getting tired and you can't nap for the life of me. Is it bedtime? Is it bedtime, Lizzie? What I'm hearing is it might be bedtime, brother. Dude, I know. Vegas feels so close ago. Like, like, not close, but, like, so recent. Oh my gosh, it's the old computer. Because he was just talking about making the mods. Dude, I love this level so much. It's so pretty and there's so much to explore. And I love, oh my god, I really love when games encourage exploring like this. Because I love exploring games. I love finding new things or little details. I like when there's hidden stuff. Okay, chat, not to bring up WoW right now, but bringing up WoW, in a lot of our bigger builds, like for example in, what's it called? In the, oh, I'm blinking, I'm so sorry. In the trials, over in the trials, we have, like, a few hidden things in the, like, bigger builds. Like, for example, in the parkour, I think we found it on my stream. Oh, 1 second.
We decided it was time to finally map out the hundreds of acres we lived on, just to pass the time during the summer. He was only free in the evenings, so I would spend the day wasting time on dial-up internet and sketching, and then we would rush into the woods, pen and map in hand, before evening fell. Sometimes, the aurora borealis would cast a cold green glow on the mountainside, and we would finish our route underneath a twilight sky. Sometimes I was lonely during those summer days, but there was comfort in the routine.
A lot of teenagers aren't looking for the daily grind, though. There's nothing wrong with wanting to get out, to leave your childhood home.
They spelled trespassers
You
wrong.
wanted to progress, to make something of yourself.
Yeah, you're right. That house. I'm sure it's the same as how I left it. But then why does it feel so different?
I doubt you're the only adult to have looked back and asked that question.
Ooh, jukebox. This is so pretty. Holy shit, chat. You guys suck. You guys suck. You guys suck. You guys suck, Juan. You cannot say that. You're too nice to me. You don't have to do anything. Genuinely. I just want to, like... I was talking with Jake a little bit. I don't know. Being able to actually spend, like, near my birthday with friends is pretty much what I want. And then Jake's birthday is 2 weeks after, too. Jake's birthday is really close after. Also, hi, Shadowflare. Sorry I didn't say hi earlier. So maybe Jake and I can do something for the both of us. I don't know. I'm not really sure. I'm excited to see you guys again. You got homework to do and all? Sure. Dude, unironically, that happens to me so much. Like, if you need a second wind of energy, my biggest suggestion is probably just get up and walk around for a little bit. Because I'll be, like, dead tired, and then I'll get up and I'll go do my chores and, like, do my bedtime routine, and then I'll come back and I'll be so awake. I'll be like, I'm so ready to lock back in. Or take a shower. Taking a shower helps me wake back up sometimes. Okay, I'm gonna do this late. Actually, I can do this right now, because it's not gonna make me jump up anymore. It's just doing this. I need to find the shiny obsidian rock, the last one that I have to hit before. Yippee! There we go. Dude, I'm so in love with this game. I'm so in love with this game. I did not expect to love this game this much. I was not expecting it to be this good. It's so cool. True, treadmill could work, yeah. Getting a little exercise in is always fun. I might go on a bike ride later today. We'll see. We'll see how much time I have. But a bike ride has been sounding awfully appealing to me lately. Oh, there's the last one. Anything I'm missing around here? Yay! Okay, there we go. Now we should be able to move forward whenever we want, but I do want to keep exploring a little more because I think there's some stuff in here that I've missed. And I'm very determined to find everything. I want all the details. Okay. Anyone gamble yet today? Yes. Quix and Bram have been gambling quite a bit today. Stop, dude. A Halloween costume could be so fun. That could actually be so fun to do a little Halloween night. I'd be so down to do that. Yeah, his birthday's actually on Halloween. Which is why doing something Halloween related could be really fun for his birthday. Oh, there we go. I knew I was missing something. But where is that? Because I'm curious if that, like, thing right there, if that points to the rock. Like the obsidian rock. Okay, we're gonna get over there. I'm determined. We're gonna figure it out. I will figure everything about this game out. I'm so ready to, like, lock in. I don't know how long it is. How long is this game? That's the question. Like, how many areas are there? Is this just signifying the rock? It might be. I think it is just pointing out the rock. Okay. Dang, I thought there was like a dev note that I missed somewhere. Aw, Mar. Mar, your luck is not looking good, Icon. Dude, if this game makes me cry one more damn time, we're gonna have issues. We're gonna have issues today. I'm telling y'all. Okay, let's see what's over here. I'm pretty sure this is just the way out. So pretty. Holy crap. I am so glad that we decided to play this game, chat. Holy. I was honestly kind of iffy. I figured this game wasn't gonna, like, I don't know. I don't really know much about this game, so I was worried that it wasn't gonna produce good content and it might just be a game that's better off having me play it on my own. But I'm so glad we decided to play this game. I'm trying to, like, scan and see if I've missed anything. Because I know the way out is available now, but I know I have a very strong suspicion that once I go through that, we're not going to be able to go back. So I want to make sure I find everything first. Now, do you run or walk? I'd say walk. I don't know. It's up to you. My issue with running, and this is just because I need to get, like, back into running shape, too, is whenever I run, I get nauseous. Like, if I run too much, I get really nauseous. Cardio is my #1 foe, dude. I think this light is just indicating where another one of the ones that we've already gotten is. Yeah, it is. Okay. Oh, I didn't see this before. There's a gravestone. What the fuck? Is this his dad's gravestone? Damn, bitch. Okay. Ooh. Let me get the stars up there. Yippee! And there's one right over here. And then there's one up there. Yippee!
The perpetrator stood nearby, unfazed, like nothing was wrong. My dad is dead,
No.
and he's never coming back, Rachel. I can tell you these stories, but I can never reminisce with him again. He can never hold a grandchild that we'll probably never be able to have. I can never talk to him again, and I'll never be able to say I'm sorry for everything.
Fuck you. My baby. And the perpetrator is standing there like nothing's wrong. My baby.
It was really important to me that the wolf in this story that takes the fox's cubs, that it wasn't explained at all. Like, it's just this entity that's in the background. And of course, it's supposed to represent something bigger than a wolf or even the fox. It's supposed to represent, like, the specter of death. And it doesn't, it comes when you least expect it.
Give me
There's
my
no
fucking baby, you
justification.
freak!
He's just there, always watching.
My baby. My fucking baby. I don't know. I don't know how many are left. I don't know how many we have. I love how that ties into what we were saying earlier, though, chat. About how, like, that wolf is doing a really good job of, like, symbolizing death, because it's sudden. You never know when it's coming. You can't really do anything about it. There's no explanation. You're just gone. Or that person is just gone. And there's no reasoning about it. It's just, it happens. You can't do anything about it. No! Fuck! I'm getting all of these stars. I do not care what it takes. And I think it's good that they included the wolf like that for that reason. Because that's what death is like. It's just, there's no reasoning. There doesn't even have to be a reasoning. It just happens. It just is. We're 1 away from 100. I wonder if there's a star somewhere I missed. I'm wondering if maybe we only had 2 kids. And that's why we saw the wolf at the end. Hi, Amado. We're playing a sad game. I think it's so interesting that we're going down such a deep slope, too. We've come so far, there's no turning back at this point to try to find our kids. And then they're gone. I don't know. Maybe I'm reading too much into it, but I also know, like, when people that are close to you die, you go down such a deep slope of just devastation. You've lost everything, it's all gone. There's no way to get them back, and there's no real rhyme or reason to it. And that often sends a lot of people into, like, this deep depression for a while. And I don't know, just the fact that it's such, like, a dark slope, too. I wonder if it's intended to be like that, because you have to run down the whole thing. They don't cut you away like they have in all the other places when you're traveling between lands. You run down the whole thing. You take that long time to go down, because you can't really skip it. There's no way to effectively just skip past all the emotions that come with losing and that come with loss. You just have to face them. But then you'll eventually come out on the other side. Yeah, take it slow. Take it easy, Lizzie. Okay, that's where the dig place is. I knew I saw a light somewhere. I was like, where's the dig place? Where am I going? Is there a star I'm missing somewhere? I want the 100. Please let there be 100. Please do not. Did I miss one somewhere? That's what I'm paranoid about. Did I miss one somewhere? Did I miss a star? That is most people with peaceful. I find it sobering. Yeah, I get that. Yeah. Dude, I have so many poetry books. I need to actually start reading them again.
I need to go to bed. I just can't talk about this anymore. Good night.
Letters? I wonder if those are letters he's written to his dad but never sent. Or if they're letters, like official letters about his dad's passing or something like that. I'm not going over that hill yet. I want to explore this side. The fact that there's no music, too. There's no music here again. It's just silence. It's just the wilderness. It's the ambient sounds. I think I missed a star somewhere, chat. I'm actually kind of sad that I missed a star somewhere, because if there was 100 and I have 99... I really hope they didn't make the actual star count 99. That would be so devastating if they made the actual count 99 and not 100. It's not an even number. You're so close to 100. There's just no sound. It's quiet. Do we have another kid? Or was that the last one? We just had 2 and we had to try to find that last one only to see that fucking wolf standing over my baby's dead body. Fuck that wolf. I hate that wolf. Okay, there's another area. I was wondering if that was the end of the game, because it was seeming like it might be, because we're done. He's done talking about it. Oh shit, I think it is. Oh, this is so pretty. Holy shit, chat.
Joseph, you can't go to sleep feeling like this. I'm sorry for everything, and I know you need space, but I'm here for you. You don't need to feel so lost. Joseph, have I ever told you what my mother was like?
Okay. I had to wait till she stopped talking to get this.
Hello, my name is Elise Whaley, and I was the voice actress for Rachel. I'm also David's wife. So that was convenient for working together. I was actually the voice actress for his first game, Home is Where One Starts, and I guess that I did a good enough job that David wanted me back, so I did the voice acting for this one as well. David definitely coached me through it because I'm pretty inexperienced when it comes to that. Home is Where One Starts was my first time ever doing voice acting of any kind. And we watched a lot of trailers of movies we liked to get the voice right of female leads who were talking in the trailer and try to mimic that and bring that into the game. So that had the right kind of feel and the right kind of atmosphere for the voice. My character actually is the same character from Home is Where One Starts. If you've played that game, you probably connected that together. And this is her probably about 15 years later, maybe 20 years later.
The
in
paper
this game.
cranes.
I was happy to revisit the character of Rachel. We kind of leave her in an ambiguous spot in Home is Where One Starts. It definitely ends on a hopeful note, but there's not a lot of details. And in this game, you see that she's able to move on through a lot of her issues that she had from her abusive home and be able to start her own family and start a new cycle without that abuse, which I think is really inspiring.
Oh, that's really
I know
sweet.
what it's like not to have a mom at home. And you know how hard that made my childhood. What helped me was watching the birds in the morning before the school bus came. I
Oh.
thought my mother was one of those birds.
Oh my
and
god.
It made me want to be free like her.
It's her birds again.
My mom taught me how to fold origami cranes while she was in the hospital. So I told myself I would fold one every day
Oh my
until
god.
I could fly myself.
Fuck, dude. I actually kind of want to go back and play that other game now. I want to play that other game and see her character. See what they did there, what it was like. Fuck, man. I like that we're following a doe now, too. A
I
deer.
think we both
A
have
symbol of
feelings
innocence
for
and hope.
animals. And for me, that love started with a dog. Sometimes this Rottweiler would come up to our property line and wait at the fence for me, but only once in a while. I was sure to check every day immediately after school, and it usually ended in disappointment. I would even steal money from my passed-out dad just so I could buy these off-brand dog biscuits.
Dog
Even when she did
biscuits.
stop by, she never went beyond the fence. Why was she so scared?
Oh, fuck, dude. Dude, this game is devastating. Oh my god.
So it's always interesting working with your spouse because, especially on
Hi.
a creative project,
Hello, all of your
because they
shoes.
want your feedback, but it's something that's also dear to their heart, and they're dear to your heart, and you definitely don't want to hurt their feelings. So I was a little nervous when David asked me, he had finally finished writing the script, and he asked me to go over it and see what I thought. And I had minored in English. I majored in art, but I minored in English, so I felt like I had a little bit of experience. But I was definitely like a little scared because you don't want to be too harsh, but you also want to be honest. And it was the biggest relief when I read the script, and I was like, oh, good. My husband's a good writer. I don't have to change that much about this, just a few like grammatical things. And that was just like the biggest relief for me because it can be a tricky balance working with your spouse and making sure that that honesty is there, but also that love and the support is there as well.
I think my dad was the opposite of your dad in almost every way, except he was in the military as well. He coped with alcohol of every kind. The trailer started falling apart, he got angry, and I withdrew. More and more I became the weird, quiet kid who made lots of origami birds and carried dog biscuits around. I think we were pretty similar when it came to being the weird kids. And that same sincerity in college was one of the reasons I was so drawn to you.
This is such a good fucking game. Fuck this.
Worse and worse. And at one point, I really didn't think I could survive another day with my soul still intact. I had no real friends, let alone neighbors, since we lived in the middle of nowhere. I should have talked to my teacher, but I was scared what he would do if he found out. As I waited for the school bus one morning,
This must be what they found in the shed.
I found something in an abandoned shed. Something I can't put into words.
So we're talking about Home is Where One Starts a lot. So if you haven't played that game, maybe this doesn't make as much sense, or maybe this is a little plug that you should go play it. But in that game, it actually features one of my artworks. I work as an artist and paper cutting, actually. And David used one of my artworks as a graffiti stencil in Home is Where One Starts that's against the wall of this shack. And it actually shows up again in the first tree, just a fragment of it. The first tree, the title actually comes from one of my artworks that I made back in 2015, I want to say. And I made this artwork while I was pregnant with our first child. And it had a lot of meaning for me, and David actually helped me come up with the title. And he asked it because I was really struggling. I was like, I have no idea what to call this. And I always go to David for title ideas and bounce ideas off of him. And that's like the only way I can ever come up with a title is by talking with him. So we were talking back and forth and looking at this artwork, and he said, well, what kind of like movies or shows were you watching while you're making the artwork? Because my work's pretty tedious, so sometimes I'll watch a show or do some Netflix binging while I'm creating it. And I was like, oh, I actually watched Tree of Life a ton. And then we're like, Tree of Life. And we started thinking more about that, and then arrived at the first tree. So it started off as one of my artworks and then became a part of David's art, which I think is really cool that we were able to share that title.
A bicycle.
I summoned courage I didn't know I had, and I broke into my dad's room and found the key to the shed where he had locked my bike. I'll never forget that feeling. The wind rushing by my ears as the sun rose over fields of weed. I was flying for the first time. I biked as far as my legs could take me until I found a house that felt friendly, and that felt like home. Those strangers helped me in so many ways. And if it wasn't for them, I wouldn't have found my foster family. And if it wasn't for my parents, I wouldn't have met you.
Fuck, dude. Hang on, I need to take a screenshot of this again. It was really pretty. Sorry guys, I know I keep taking I know I stopped to take screenshots. It's because they're really pretty and I want to save these. There's so many like it's just gorgeous. It's such a gorgeous game. Let me get another one really quick. From like here. There we go. Okay, ready chat? We ready to lock back in? This game is so pretty, holy crap. I really like the fact that they're using a doe that we follow. It's really nice. I know, it's so good. It's so... There's nothing here. Oh my god.
You have strength, Joseph.
Oh.
As you think.
It's all just so pointless. Just waiting for life to happen. It's like having the home I always wanted is cursed out of my reach. The thought of being a parent myself. How could I do that when I couldn't even be a good son? I'm sorry. I know what you're saying. I just don't know how things will work out. These quiet hours will turn into years. We'll wonder which roads passed us by.
Then we'll forge a new road together. Besides, I discovered for myself that one fateful morning where any hopeful road leads to. There may be thorns and mist, but it always leads to the same thing.
And what's that?
Oh.
Family.
I'm so glad that you're part of my family.
That's really cute.
And I'm glad you're part of mine.
Oh god, okay.
A question I get a lot is why a
Holy
fox?
shit.
And it ties into just how important family is for me. And Fox is actually a family name from my wife's side, from Elise. And she always heard about the legacy of the Fox family. And because of that, growing up, it was her favorite animal. She even made these 2 wooden foxes for our wedding cake toppers.
Oh,
So I thought it would be cool to have that animal. in
is
the
that their
game
wedding photo?
While these 2 people are having this conversation in the middle of the night.
Sorry, we need to explore the world before I grab those last stars. A toaster. What is this? A bed frame? And a fridge. It's really cute. This is such a pretty scenery. It's all household appliances. It's actually really nice. It's all a bunch of stuff you'd have around the house. It's like they're referencing to their family, to their home. Oh, is this her art? Is this her art? That must be a picture of either her dad or his dad when they were in the army. Maybe, I don't know. Dude, this piece is so stunning. This one right here. The fox and the woman's face on this side too. I'm really glad we found that. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I think you're right. Oh my god. This game is so well made. It's so gorgeous. I'm trying to like jump so I can see if I've missed anything. Star. This is a movie I'd be watching forever. Dude, low-key, this might be one of my new favorite games, if I'm being completely honest. This is so nice. I'm gonna check this side really quick before we keep going. The fact that it's all sunny too, I think you're really right. It's kind of moving on and healing. D-Hippie! Hi, D-Hippie. Hi, sorry, we've been crying. Hi. Hi. This is a really nice game. It's a really emotional game. Holy shit, dude. How was your stream? What were you guys up to? Let me give you a shout out really quick. How are you doing, Icon? Dude, this game is so good. This might be one of my new favorite games. Like, genuinely. New Cobblemon champ, you won? I'm so proud of you, Goat. Thank God. That means you beat Souls. Less up. Oh, is this the map? And, oh, those must be his fathers. Let me look up here, chat. Okay, wait, no, let me come down here. I'll check down here before I go up over that hill. What was your team, Goat? What was your team? Ooh, ooh, ooh. Fireplace, okay. This world is so pretty. Oh my god. Stop! If we find a living fox cub, I'm gonna bawl my eyes out. We found our kid. That is not a fireplace, just let the record show. Oh, but that might be. Okay, we can't run around the side there. If we found a dead fox kit, dude, I'd be so sad. I'd actually be so upset. Oh, American flag. My pronouns are USA. Rah! Why is there a gun here? That's suspicious. That's weird. Metagross, Lucario, Snorlax, Tyranitar, Garchomp, Blaziken. Banger fucking team, dog. I fuck with that. Good team. Good shit, D-Hippie. Oh, yeah, true, huh? You don't know if you still like this person or not? That's fair. Crush, I don't know. Human emotions are confusing in general. They're hard to understand, and that is A-okay. Don't end the game, don't end the game, don't end the game. There's more deer. Okay, I need to be careful to not fall, but look at this view, chat. There's so many families of deer here. Let me just climb around this mountain a bit more if I can. Okay, I don't think I'm allowed to. And I want to make sure I can go back and get the ones over at the beginning. You gotta go. Take care, D-Hippie. I'm glad your stream went well, man. I'm proud of you. No, dude, actually, though, I might use this as inspiration for some stuff soon. Maybe some WoW stuff. I don't know. Let me go get these 2 stars over here really quick. Okay. We've explored both sides. They represent life, death, and resurrection. Dude, I know, yeah. I think that's the purpose of this game. This game is so heavily, like, linked and looped into life and death. Renix! Hi, Renix! Oh gosh, hang on. Let me give you a shout out. Hi, Renix! I'm assuming you're also from, Cobblemon Week. How was Cobblemon Week, dude? Oh, well, fuck me. I got beat to it. Which one of you mods got me? Which one of you mods beat me? I know you're smiling to yourself. We're playing a really pretty... Marv, I knew it. We're playing a really pretty game right now, Renix. Oh, you're not Cobblemon? You're a gym leader? How are you doing, Icon? How was your stream? This game is so stunning, dude. Holy shit. It's so pretty. It's so pretty. It's so sad, dude. I've cried so much playing this stupid fucking game. I love it. It's basically like, you play as this fox right here that I'm playing out, which is like a mother fox trying to find her kids. And it's basically stemming from a dream that this guy had, who's like, his father just recently died, and he's still kind of coping with and dealing with the loss. And so you gotta uncover parts of his life that link in with this game while you follow the fox, and it's really good and it's really sad. It's so good, dude. I fucking love this game. This might be one of my new favorite games. I cannot recommend it I cannot recommend it enough. It's so good. And you can turn on commentary too, which just basically like, it gives you dev notes and like the dev explaining parts of the story, explaining how he made the game, stuff like that. It's so cool. There's so much to this game. It's so good. Yeah, my chat's been hooked with me. It's been really nice. But welcome, man. I hope your stream was well. What were you up to, man? Rednex Raiders, how are you guys doing? How are you guys doing? Did you enjoy your stream? I hope y'all are doing well. We also just got a raid from D-Hippie, so let me introduce myself really quick before we proceed. Hello guys, my name is Fanfanity. I'm a Fox themed streamer. I play a lot of Minecraft, but I also play other games, as you can see. Basically whatever I feel like. Right now we're playing the first tree. You lost so badly. Oh, I'm so sorry. Your first mistake is playing Val, but that's where you first lost. I do hate to break it to you. I promise I don't usually cry. It's just games like this. This and Before Your Eyes, I think are the main two games that have made me actually cry on stream. Before Your Eyes, we genuinely had to pause for a minute because I was crying so much over that stupid fucking game. I love that game so much. I'm a really big fan of like indie games like this where they're just so like heavily based on like death and life and like emotion. They're always so well done and so beautiful. And it's just stunning. That's so real, Vampire. I hope you enjoy. And the scenery in this game is just so pretty. Like, genuinely, I might start a playthrough off stream just so I can like run around in this world. It's such a pretty world. Do not leave me on an uneven number. Please do not leave me on 121. Please say there's an— oh, thank God. Oh my God. I was about to tweak out. Anything around here? Nope. Can I squeeze through here? Yay! Last night you karaoke and played Val and dropped 31 kills in one game. That's iconic. That's actually so iconic. The clouds, they are not the purple pink right now, but they were earlier. I think that was just like a snowy area kind of thing. Right now they're like, I like how they blend in a little more. Like the colors, they aren't the same, but they somewhat match the environment. That's a like really cool detail I love about the artwork of this game. I wonder how long it took him to like get all the details and like the artwork of this game, because this game is so visually just gorgeous. Can I go up the sides of these mountains here? I don't trust this man to have not hidden stuff. I'm actually like so cautious as I look around to see if I can find hidden stuff. Yeah, I told you you're smurfing even though you're playing in non-competitive. That's kind of funny. Let me check this side. 124. Okay, I know I said don't leave me on an uneven number, but also theoretically, if you want to put me up to 125, I wouldn't be opposed. If there's like an extra star somewhere, you know? Just in case, you know, just in case. Okay, I don't think there's anything over these sides. Oh, yep, okay. Oh shit, we're in a dark as fuck area. Okay, brothers. Lock the fuck in. Let's go.
The fox knew her last cub would be waiting for her at the first tree.
We have another cub.
There. The rain cascaded onto the Jade Valley where the entrance to the tree was. Life was protected there, because that's where life began. It was now only a mother and a daughter left. Items from my life still dotted the ground as she moved closer to her destination and destiny.
Put me up to 130! Please! 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 Do I just drop here? I really like that there's no fall damage in this game. My ass would have 100% died like 10 million times of fall damage if there was. This is, oh my god. Surely the last kid is alive, right guys? Guys, surely that last kid is alive. If this game ends with us laying down in the background the ghosts of the fox tits, don't fucking say that. I will bawl my eyes out. Do not say that to me. Oh my god, highway. Highway. I've got... Nope, okay. You know what? No. Hang on, pause. Fuck this. No. Because we were playing a really pretty game, Wadebox. We are playing a really pretty and devastating game. And I've been sitting here crying all stream. And you come in here with the whole, I've got 3. Fuck you, Wadebox. Fuck you, Wadebox. Even the Cubone agrees. Fuck you, Wadebox. And there's 3 foxes. Shut up, Quits. Do not say that. Oh my god. Okay. Anyways, hi, Raiders. Hi guys, my name is Fanfanity. Wade is really mean to me. He's a hater. Can the Cubone bonk the camera? Sure. Hang on. Let's get the cub up. Ugh. The club. There you go. Hi, Raiders. Hi. Thank you for the follow, Home of Sarah. Hello. Ring. Are you calling me? I hate you. I hate you so much. You're really mean to me. Give me a minute. Let me get my Discord audio set up. You're not nice to me.
Hey Van, how's it going?
You're
You
not
look like
nice
you're having a
to me.
fantastic time. What do you mean?
I hope you get sick again. Yeah.
Just want to point out, I said, does my chat want to choose chaos when we're raiding? And they said yes. And I said, okay, if you want to see someone crash out in a matter of seconds, just type this. And
You're such a hater. You're such a hater. I've been crying.
Tell me about this
like, all
cozy- tell me about this
stream 'cause
cozy
this
fox
is
game.
really
You're crying?
emotional, and you
Is it a
came
beautiful
in
game?
here to make me crash out.
what? Just another form of crying?
You suck. You
All
know
right, tell
what,
us about this game. Tell us about the fox game.
Yeah.
Why
okay.
should everyone watch? Because this
So
is
it's
this
like
is a cozy,
it's
beautiful
such a
game.
beautiful game. Wait, either watch back my VOD or like go get it yourself and play it because I really recommend it for streaming. It's really good.
Ooh, okay.
But it's like, so basically, chatters, this game is called The First Tree, as you can probably tell from my little game of what I'm playing below. And it's about 2 stories occurring at the same time that are interlinked, basically. One being a fox like mother trying to find her kits. And the
Aw.
other being about this guy who just lost his dad. And is kind of trying to like deal with the loss and handle it and like reflecting on his life with his dad. And it's established early on, so I feel like I can say this comfortably without spoiling, that the whole like Fox storyline is basically a dream that this guy is having, and then he's then relaying to his wife, and explaining it to her, because it's like, and like within the world, because you play as the fox, you don't play as him, you just hear his story.
Yeah.
But like as you're exploring the world, you find all these little details from his life hidden in, and it's like it's a semi-open world game, so you got to explore freely and find everything and find all the details of his life hidden around the world. It's so good. It's so good. I think we're nearly at the end right now, but it's been
It
such
sounds
a good game.
beautiful. I hope you enjoy
Yeah.
the rest of the game.
It's one of
And
those
maybe
like really.
his life will be a little bit better if he finds a Dialga.
I hate you so much. It's one of those, because it's one of those like indie games where it's like so distinctly like tied into like life and death, and it's such a beautiful story, and those are like my favorite kinds of games. It's so good. What about Dialga? Okay, let me give my chat context. So the reason all of Wade's Raiders just came in saying I've got 3 is because Wade and I both play a game called Pokemon TCG Pocket. And
You
in
play?
this game, some of the
I'll
cards that you
destroy.
can get are interactive cards. And recently a new set dropped. Wade has gotten 3 of the interactive Dialga cards from this new set.
many
Chaos
do you
got an
have?
interactive Palkia. I don't know if he told you that.
Oh no, he showed me that one. Yeah, it's very cool.
I'm. You don't have the Palkia yet, right?
Not yet.
Thank fucking God. I've been
Well,
hunting it so I can get
okay,
it
cool.
before
Okay,
you. I've been hunting it so I can get it
let's,
for you.
Let's open it right now.
You know
and
what?
see
No,
if
I actually have a pack too. I have a pack too. Let's open my pack too.
We actually do. Okay, fine. Okay.
I think I have a pack at least. I had one at the beginning of stream. I can't remember if I've done it already or not. Let me check. You have the interactive Palkia too. Nice, Water. Wait, what's that little badge?
It'll
Better-
be
oh, that's real.
genuinely so funny.
Wait, Water, send
if
me
one
your
of us
friend code
pulls
if I
it
so I can
right
add you.
now.
What'd you say? If you get it, I'm gonna tweet the fuck out. Okay, I'm opening my pack right now.
Okay, I'm getting the carousel.
Okay, ready, chat? Cyrus, Rhyhorn, Ambipom, Magnemite, Full Art Hippopotas. Okay, that's at least a pull. A cool pull.
Oh, I got EX Miss Mag, Magius,
Oh,
Miss
thank
Magius.
God.
Maggie,
Oh
whatever
my
that
God.
thing is.
You said oh and my face fell. Oh. Send me yours, Marv. I'll add you.
Anyway,
I was-
enjoy the rest of your amazing Fox game.
Bye.
The first tree.
Take
I hope
care.
you have a fantastic stream.
Mm-hmm.
Catch you later. And everyone, genuinely, if you want to stick around and enjoy someone, Fan is amazing. So go check.
I
stay
will.
with them, 'cause
That's
they're
sweet.
awesome.
You'll make me cry again.
Oh, okay,
I'm
I'll get a
very
fourth down for them.
emotional
Bye.
today, Wade. Bye. Oh, okay. Okay, and he left. And he left. And he ditched. Okay. Chat, are we ready to go back to the game? Ooh, that's a sick card, dude. Quick, that's a sick card. Okay, let me tab back in. Ready, chat? Okay. Oh my god, wait, they look at the fox. They almost I don't know. I'd still say they're kind of warm colors, but it's like cooler than it was before. Like, you know how when we were in the snow area, it was like very vibrant orange? It's a little bit duller now. Yippee! Okay, what else am I? I'm so paranoid about missing something. I want to make sure I find everything. I'm so determined. I'm so genuinely locked in to finding everything. There's a house in the distance. Ooh. The visuals! Yes, I want to hear about this part.
Usually what catches people's attention of the first tree is the visuals, of course. And I was inspired by a lot of people making these levels. The second level is inspired by just these beautiful autumn photos of a real forest. And this level, the Jade Valley, is inspired by the artwork of Heather Penn, who did the Overland games. I just love those greens with a lot of gray in it. I love the strong vignettes in the corners of the frame. And of course, this environment pack was made by the very talented Swedish designer Mikael Gustafsson. And of course, his initial designs inspired me, and I was able to build off of that. And I'm really grateful that he allowed his environment pack to be made publicly available.
What do you mean we're only on level 2? But yeah, welcome in, Wade Raiders. Sorry. Normally I'm a lot more energetic. Normally we would have gotten a full-on crash out from that. I am just, oh my gosh, this game's been getting me all day.
High school, I felt something I hadn't felt in a long time. Drive.
Architecture.
I looked into the best architecture schools on the West Coast, then got a dose of reality when looking at other students' portfolios and the high cost of tuition. I still wanted to be something, to be the next Alvaro Siza, and to make those thousands of sketches worth something in my grand history. But now even an internship sounds impossible. Siza helped me understand how essential emotion is in architecture. And he also said light is the real composer of space. I like to think these glints of light, like not finding a job or even a strange dream about a fox, are something I should be thankful for. Even if the illuminated space is something I'm less than comfortable with.
Maybe that's why we have all the stars too. Like that's the reason behind the stars being what guide us, because it's those little glints of light. That's so interesting, dude. Holy shit. This guy is so interesting. I love this game. They've put so much into it. Holy shit, dude. I knew there'd be something up here. What can I say? I'm the secret sniffer. My nose is only good for one thing, and that is finding fucking secrets, dog. Yeah, no, I agree. Oh, wait. It's like little cord. Like, these are like cables that you'd use for buildings, I think. That does make sense. We were just talking about architecture. I'm looking everywhere. We're gonna find our child and every little detail here, I swear. I'm so locked in now. Okay, I think we head back down this way now. I like the little glint. Oh my god. Especially because it's raining. I love the way they add like the little glint to everything. Wait, this field is so pretty. Oh my god, chat, this is so pretty. This is so gorgeous. Holy shit. Stars are for many things, but 100% is motivation. The fact that they guide you as well is so... Exactly. Exactly. It's just so well done. This game is so freaking well done. Okay, what do we find here?
I was super supportive with my college plans. To a point. Things were okay until this terrible accident happened. I guess a forklift flipped over due to a bad axle, and it crushed one of the workers there. My dad didn't eat for days, even though he wasn't directly involved. It devastated him. Not only did it hurt the business, but it just freaked him out. He would talk in his sleep, muttering things about firing people and saying sorry. One fateful day he approached me, said that since my school search wasn't going well, I should finally be a man and take over the family business. He said one day he was going to die, and that all of his work, sacrifice, and even that man's life would be wasted in vain. I just lost it. Teenage me just exploded at the thought. I screwed up. I said things I shouldn't have. He was having a crisis, and I pretty much spit in his face.
This is like the lumber yard. There we go. That took a minute. Holy shit, dude. This is, and that must be like the mill up there. That's why we see the house. This is so cool. Before we go over there, because I'm worried if I get that star, I'm going to be pulled away. I just want to glance through over here and see if there's anything. Oh, wait. I see... Yes! Building blocks. They guide the way. House. You can get up there? Oh my god, you can get up there. I was wondering if you could. Everything means something. It all links. Yeah, exactly. Dude, this is such a gorgeous game. What the fuck? Oh, never mind. You can't get out there, but there is a house. I wonder if we can go inside. This is probably his house. See, chat, this is why I always explore. This is why I always explore. So cool. Oh, I'm lost. Ooh, the bushes. Okay, there we go. Dude, we're so tiny in comparison to everything. Oh my gosh. I don't know. Honestly, probably grief. Grief or jealousy. Because they both, like, eat at you. They just, like, completely eat and tear apart at you. And it is horrific. I love how grayscale this level is too. It's so cool compared to everything else we've run into. Because everything's been vibrant in its own kind of like way. But then there's this level and there's just so much dead. Well, not dead. But it's like, it's so dull. You know? And I think it's really good. I think that's perfect. Okay, there's more over here. What's this? I know, exactly. Oh my god, it's a fucking hospital bed. Evil. Evil behavior. Okay, we're gonna go back over to this little dev note in the star over here. Yeah. Dude, this is so good. This is such a beautiful fucking game. Chat, I cannot recommend this game enough to just play it yourself and have it. It's so good. It's so stunning. The first tree!
By now, you've probably caught on to some of the themes I love to explore in these stories. And the big one is of this tree, the first tree on Earth. And a lot of people have asked me, what does that mean? Why a tree? And basically, it boils down to this delicate balance between nature and its relationship with life and death.
Ooh.
And I love these stories where they put like these microscopic relationships, like something of like a father and a son, and juxtapose it next to this epic story of like the creation of the universe and the first tree on Earth, and how they can be equally as important, because in my mind, like, my family is as important as like the creation of the Earth. And it reminds me of like some of the stories I love, like The Road by Cormac McCarthy, or The Tree of Life by Terrence Malick. Basically, I wanted to make sure the player felt that there was a higher power than themselves, and that there was something watching over them as they went through this story.
Hi, Raider. Sorry, I wanted to let the guy finish. Okay, so the voice isn't the fox. The voice is the actual... We have commentary mode on while we're playing this game, basically. The voice is the actual creator of the game, explaining, like, little details or, like, how he made the game or, like, thoughts behind the game. It's really cool. It's really interesting to get to listen to that and then also experience the game as it's happening. No, you're so good. Don't worry, hun. Welcome in, though. How are you? How are you? Have you heard of this or played this game before, dude? It's so good. It's such a beautiful game. I cannot recommend it enough to literally anybody. It's so beautiful. No, you want to check this game? Here, Alex, do you want me to explain everything that's happened to you so far? I can give you a quick little rundown. It's also for the some people who might have come in recently and don't know what's going on. I can give you guys little rundowns if you'd like. Because I think we're nearing the end of the game right now. I think we're getting somewhat close to it. Okay. True, yeah. Well, not from the creator. It's from the character. It's from Joseph. It's a dream of Joseph. Joseph is a character that's kind of meant to embody the creator a bit, but overall, the dream is from Joseph, not from the creator. But basically, so what's happening right now is we play as a fox who stems from this dream that the main character, essentially Joseph, has had. And as we play, we're kind of experiencing different little things from his life or hearing about different stuff from his life. So, for example, that's why this is here. I'm pretty sure this is a forklift that, like, fell over and crushed a guy or something like that. But yeah, so it's two stories going on at the same time. One being the fox that we're playing from the dream, who's a mother fox looking for her kits, looking for her children. So, and the other part is, as we go through, since this is a dream, there's a lot of little details from the main character Joseph's life that are hidden in the dream. So, like, for example, that right there, that little sparkling spot right there, that's a dig site where we essentially dig into memories and hear like about a little past part of his life. Yeah, it's really cool. It's a really interesting concept. It's like such a genuinely like. It's such a unique concept and way to go about this game, and I really love it. I'm so in love with it. But as we progress through the game, at the very beginning, you find one of your fox kits dead, and then you go on a journey to find the other two, basically. And as you go through, we're kind of experiencing these different parts of his life, and he's kind of talking about loss and grief, and the fact, like, he kind of reminisces back on his life with his father, how he was, what he was like to his father as he grew up, and all his regrets, because now his father's gone and there's nothing he can do about it. And then towards the end, we've run into another one of our fox kits dead with a wolf standing over it. And then we got the creator's voice note about that, where it's basically like the whole idea is this wolf is supposed to just be some force, some unseen force. Well, not unseen, like you see it, but it's just kind of meant to be this force that is taking your children away, but there's no real rhyme or reason behind it. It's happened. And it's so cool because there's so much, like, so many connections you can make. 'Cause that's just like death. Like, I mean, death itself, you don't have control over that. You can't do anything about it. It just, sometimes it happens. Sometimes people die and there's no rhyme or reason behind it. It just happens.
Was that the last time you talked to him?
No, I called on holidays, and he would call on my birthday. I guess we acted like nothing ever happened, which was stupid. Didn't want to ask about his lumberyard, and I'm sure he didn't want to ask about my job search. I never went back and visited. I think the last conversation we had was about what movies we had seen, what exactly a best boy is. I thought he would be here so much longer.
Sorry. The best boy thing reminded me of something. I think that right there, the yellow, is the first tree. Because it's the only tree we've seen like that. And it seems awfully old. And it's like it's designed to stand out. Which, you know. Very likely that it is. Oh, you motherfucker. Oh, you motherfucker. Oh, you motherfucker.
In the distance, the first tree illuminated the wasteland. She couldn't go home anymore. She did the only thing she was capable of. Moving forward. My dad died alone in the middle of the wilderness. I should have been talking to him more. I should have done a lot of things differently.
If the first tree on Earth
It's
was
so
life,
dark.
if it taught the birds to sing and fly and showed saplings how to grow, what could it do for us?
And then the sun. Oh. My baby. Oh, my baby. You can't sprint anymore, you can only walk. Oh, my baby.
Obviously, there's a really emotional part, but I'm going to talk through it anyway. A lot of people correctly identify that Journey was like a huge inspiration for the first tree. And this part, it is like a callback to that part where you're climbing up the mountain with your friend you don't know, and it just gets snowier and snowier, and you just keep going, and then eventually you collapse. And that part, that made a huge impact on me. And I don't even own a PlayStation 3 or 4. I rented a PlayStation from like a rent-a-center right after completing Home is Where One Starts, just because
Oh my god, dude.
And everyone was right. It was a very impactful game, and it definitely inspired the first tree.
I thought for sure the last one was gonna be alive.
There was a letter I received yesterday from a name I didn't recognize, with a quote I can't stop thinking about. Death is not the opposite of life, but a part of it. More and more, I'm realizing one important truth. Each of us have our own journey to the first tree. But sometimes I'm not sure I'm ready to take that first step.
You already have my love.
No. My baby. Oh, my baby. The stars we collected is the characters we get. How do you find the words? How do you even find the words to give them a last message? There's nothing else to say. There's nothing else to say other than I love you. The hell?
I guess your journey was over. But I have no idea. It was only a dream. A distraction from tomorrow.
I don't think dreams normally bring back to memory so many important feelings. Maybe it was just a dream, but it was also a gift.
Yeah, I suppose. But tomorrow we're getting on a plane to the last place on Earth I want to be. The only person that would have made the trip worth it is gone.
You're going to see him and be with him one last time before you say goodbye. I have one last quote for you by Emerson, sealed in an imaginary letter from me to you. It is the secret of the world that all things subsist and do not die, but only retire a little from sight and afterward return again. Go to sleep, my love. We have a big day tomorrow.
Oh.
But I'll be there with you every step of the way.
Oh.
Thank you. Thanks for listening.
I'm gonna cry, dude. What? Well, I'm not gonna cry. I am crying. What the hell? What the hell? That was a beautiful game. That was such a beautiful game. Holy crap. Are we the guy now? Oh, that is really sensitive. Okay. 1 second. My wife.
You're probably thinking, what is going on? And that was definitely my intention for this epilogue part of the first tree. This is my favorite part. This is the part I'm most proud of. And it definitely, like, it's supposed to evoke this, like, what is going on? Where am I? I was not expecting this. When I was marketing and blogging about making the game, I never showed anyone this part. I never told anyone. I never shared screenshots. I wanted it to be a complete surprise. And I also wanted it to feel a little creepy because it's totally inspired by those nights where you wake up in the middle of the night and you can just hear the sounds of the wind outside the house and you can't sleep. So you walk around in this like twilight stupor. And I would say the whole first part of this game where you play as the fox, its whole purpose is to set up for this conclusion. So yeah, I would encourage you to look around and see how many things you recognize from the earlier part of the game.
And there we had the crib. This is our fridge, all the stuff that we, like all the furniture and stuff that we had seen. That's the broken vase from the very beginning. That's some of her art. I wonder if they moved back to his old house back in Alaska. That's the fireplace. I think we saw this couch somewhere. That lace reminds me a little bit of the art that we had seen on the shed door. Pictures that we had seen earlier. That's really pretty. The fact that we switched to like a suddenly super realistic, like, not super realistic, but like realistic site. You can see a little... I wonder if there's something I missed out there. This is so pretty.
I tried hard to foreshadow this epilogue just because I wanted it to be a surprise, but I didn't want it to feel too out of place that it would be humorous. And so Joseph, earlier in the game, he would say things like, I felt like I was right behind the fox the whole time. In my mind, the camera perspective
The
acts as a
truck.
metaphor for who the player is, what they're seeing.
And the
With
mattress.
if the camera represents Joseph, or just like that video game trope of having the camera follow you. I guess the big question I wanted the player to ask themselves, is this a dream as well? And if so, does that even matter?
So pretty. Is this the no trespassers thing where it was spelled wrong? Yeah. It is a misspelled no trespassers. Dude, this game is so gorgeous. It's just really well made. Like, genuinely, that's all I have to say. It's just so well made. It does such a good job trying to encapsulate everything it does. Everything it wanted to. It kind of tells you everything it wants to tell you while also making you search for your own things. And I think that's so good about it. Hi, Liam! We've been going through it, Liam. This is the longest stream you've been in. It's a good game. It's a good game to get caught in. I wasn't expecting to be this live. I was going to be live for like an hour or two. The 12 hour, you mean? Not 24. I've never done 24. 24s are scary. I was planning on being done with stream like an hour ago, but now I'm just hooked. I can't not finish this. I'm caught up. I wonder if we'll see the bunnies here again. That's a campsite, isn't it? There's a car over there. And another house. The lawn chairs and the camo tent that he was talking about where he just spilled it all out to his dad. Oh, I can run. It's so stunning, dude. 12-hour stream just playing the first tree, just exploring everything. That'd be so fire, actually, low-key. It's so beautiful. This is like the messed up door and everything. That sound scared me. That little click actually scared me. Oh my god. I got so scared it was just gonna light on fire or something. I feel like it probably is. It's just I hadn't heard of it before, or I hadn't played it before. But it surely has to be a lot like more known, because this is fucking gorgeous, dude. How do I get down there? Surely I'm intended to go down there, right? How do I get down there? Let me out. Oh, I'm meant to be here first, aren't I? Just sit here for a bit. The maps they were making. In the sleeping bags.
What the hell?
Is that a fucking fox? It's just like the deer. It's just like the deer guiding.
I purposefully fade out the crosshair in the middle of the screen because I wanted it to
Is this where he carved the message?
making it to the end of my game. And I hope you enjoy the personalized message that is featured on the trunk of this tree. It's a message submitted by another player that's retrieved from a database, and it's retrieved at random. And I did this because I wanted people, even if they feel alone through trials of death, that there is a community, an invisible community supporting each other. So thanks for playing.
The fox and her kids. The fact that the message is different each time, too. It's from a random database of messages. That's gorgeous. That's such a good game. That's such a good game. Well, chat. Well, chat, how are we feeling? How are we feeling? How are we feeling about that? Oh my gosh. That is such a gorgeous game. Oh my god. Aww. That was a really good game. We can anonymously submit it. So that's where the messages come from. Oh my gosh. That was such a good game. That was such a good game. Holy crap, chat. That was I don't even know what to say. I have nothing else to say other than that was a stunning game. Great choice on what to play. Incredible choice. Okay, I'm gonna go find someone to raid. I don't have anything else to say about that game. I think I've said everything I could. Okay, I'm gonna send you guys over to Concha. Please go show Concha so much love. Very incredible person, incredibly creative, makes incredible stuff. I know I keep using that word, but it's the best way to describe it. Go show him so much love. I think he's doing a really cool announcement right now too, so I figured you guys might want to hear his cool announcement. And I will see you guys. I don't know if I'll be live tomorrow. I'm still deciding. I'll keep you updated in the Discord if I'll be live tomorrow, but thank you again for